Hello, everybody. Hello. It's a watch along. We haven't done one of these for a while. Sorry, Josh. I didn't tell you we were going live there.
I just thought you were really excited just to chat to me, Dave.
Yeah, no, we're having a few technical issues that we think might be on Josh's end, so he's a little bit blurry, but we'll deal with it. We can still hear him. We're here for the game, which is, that's what everyone wants. Hello, Ross, in the chat already. That's what we like to see. Yeah, thoughts, Josh? Man United Spurs or Spurs Man United?
I wasn't. I remember, so obviously we did this for the away or Spurs away game, Man United home game earlier this season, didn't we? Yep. And I was probably feeling exactly the same. It obviously ended in a way that made me very happy. 6-1 Spurs. I can't say I'm feeling any sense of excitement at this point or hope. It just seems.
Did it drop a level with Eric Dyer being announced starting?
I mean, yeah, that didn't exactly push the spirits up. That didn't. I'd like to know what Toby Alderweireld's done.
Mourinho has his favourites. He always has his favourites.
He does, but I don't know. It seems to change every week with Spurs. Centre backs, especially, is just a. I mean, to be fair, Toby's obviously getting on a bit in terms of his age. He's not the player he was like 3 or 4 years ago. So there isn't that much just between the 4 centre backs. But yeah, Eric Dyer would be my last choice of centre back, I'd say.
Nice. Edison Cavani to have a bit of a field day.
It's probably 1, maybe 2 players. Well, Eric Dyer, maybe one other. Maybe Lucas Moura out for someone else. But it's there or thereabouts in the side I'd pick. Your side? Your starting 11?
I'm pretty happy with it, yeah. Pogba, Rashford and Fernandes in behind Cavani. Fred and McTominay.
Let's quickly run through the sides. And so for Spurs, obviously, Lloris, I'm happy with. Aurier is what it is. I suppose, he's been okay. Rodon, Dyer at centre back, Reguilon at left back, Ndombele, Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Moura, Son, and Kane. It's a good midfield and forward. That works well. It's just the weakness in the central defence where you mentioned Cavani back. So Cavani leads the line with Rashford, Bruno, and Pogba supporting. McTominay and Fred. Not many people do this reverse team announcement, right?
I like, but what I do is I like the fact you've literally gone from one side of the pitch and you're just still going. So you went your defence, goalkeeper defence.
Progressed from the goal to the other goal. That's how I'm doing it. McTominay and Fred. Is that your starting central 2 there? Is that as good as it gets?
Yeah, depending on the game. I think when you need more mobile players, that's a starting 2. I think if you're playing like a bruising bigger team like a Burnley or something, you might put Matic in there over Fred. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's the best we've got.
And then the back 4 is kind of your first choice back 4, isn't it? Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, and then Henderson being used in goal now. It was originally because I thought like De Gea had become a father again, but is it just he's stuck with him because of that, or is there something else at play?
You don't really know, do you? But Ole's said that he'll stick with Henderson until he messes up. There's no reason to drop him until he does something to make it worthwhile dropping him. And he said, which means he's just taking the chance. And De Gea was just unlucky that fatherhood took him away.
Yeah, I mean, De Gea has played almost all of the football. In the time he's been there.
Exactly.
He's not really. He's been dropped for like a few times or missed out a couple of times, but he's played a lot of football for a guy his age. And I was like, actually, it's similar to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's already on like 100 or something, at least 100 appearances for United, isn't he? Something like that.
Something close, I think. Just over it. I think he's just ticked over it, yeah. So
for being there, a season and a bit.
He's played seasons, isn't it? I think every single game he's been available for. I think the only he's never been left out of the team whilst fit. Like he played against Tranmere, I remember that. He played against all of our League Cup runs. He scored a cracking goal against Tranmere. But yeah, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about Spurs? Because we've had a lot of chat. I just mentioned to you very briefly before we went live to say, lots of people in my group chat have said they would take a 7-0 they would take a 7-0 loss if it meant Mourinho got sacked. So, what are your thoughts?
No, I wouldn't take that.
No?
No way would I take that.
I would. After a 6-1 drumming, I would take 7-0 win.
I mean, it's level on the. No, it doesn't mean it's level. That's completely moronic. That means you've won 8-6 on aggregate.
Yeah. What's your job again? Aren't you in numbers and finance?
There is definitely an element of numbers to my role. Yeah. I don't. It was quite upsetting the Newcastle result, and it's just been one of those seasons. We've just lost so many games this season, and just so many kind of nearly occasions. Like it's again a nearly. Like we were up, and like honestly, as a Spurs fan, you'd have made a lot of money this season if you put a bet, and I've done it numerous times actually. Put a bet when we're winning at half time for the next goal scorer to be the opposition, and you're probably going to win some money from that. And so at half time, we'll see what I do if we're up at half time. But my confidence into this game is, I think even at the end of the season, top 4 is not unachievable for this group of players. By no means. It is completely achievable. We have the talent there to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have the mentality, and whether Jose's got the mentality. I read an article this morning. It rang true with me. He's quite a scared manager.
Interesting.
It's not
okay.
he doesn't talk. He talks about being supremely confident, but his tactical decisions are rooted in fear, the fear of conceding a goal, and this to sit back and to react rather than have confidence in yourself and your team, and that will just kind of emigrate round the side, and like if we're 1-0 up or a goal up with well, I don't mean probably until the final whistle, but 80-minute onward, I'm like, well, United will know, one, how many times Spurs have done it this season, conceded, and they'll know themselves how many times they've scored later on in the season. So it's kind of like obviously stuff. I mean, runs have to come to an end, but I'll be nervous right up until the final whistle. On the flip side, Dave, how are you feeling going to this game?
I'm confident. Yeah, I think.
Really?
I think we.
What happened last time out? What's your run of form at the moment?
It's not bad, is it? It's let me have a quick. I don't know. I should know off the top of my head. This is the sort of thing you should research before you do a podcast. Just feel.
It wasn't a big question. It was just what your form's been like.
Yeah, it's been decent.
Well, you're on the form side. Yeah.
We beat Granada, beat Brighton. What else? What before that?
So Premier League wise,
beat West Ham, beat Brighton.
West Ham, beat City as well.
Yeah. So
drawn Chelsea and Palace. What's your away form like? Then? So obviously, here it comes. Here come the draws. So obviously beating City, but before that you had 4 draws, 3 of them 0-0 away from home. Repeat that today?
I hope not. No, I'm confident. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to get the win. A 3-1 is what I'm going for in my head. Especially with Dyer playing. I think Cavani's going to come back firing. I think Pogba's, realising that he's got to play his way into the Euros and possibly a transfer. So he's now upping his game a bit. Bruno's looking good. Fred and McTominay look decent in midfield. I'm not.
Many of these players involved midweek?
Yeah, well, we've picked strong teams. Ole just seems to pick the team. Oh,
yeah, your full-back 4 played. McTominay, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford all played. Oh, that's a nice. That's quite nice for Spurs going into this.
But it's built momentum.
We've had a week off.
It's built momentum, so.
There is that to it, yeah, I agree.
I think I just not. I used to be scared of Spurs. I used to be a bit.
What?
But when it was Kane and Bale and Modric, and you had those players that could unlock teams and do really well, and then there was a bit of a fear factor. I just don't feel like it's there. I feel like there's nothing really to be.
So you're underestimating us.
Yeah, 100%. I'm complacent. Yeah. So and I think Mourinho's the toxic Mourinho-ness of it all is plain to see, and when that is there, his players don't perform, and I think
there is a lack of winning battles. Like Mourinho, I always feel like against Chelsea. I'm not sure he. For us, we beat Chelsea in the cup, but in the league, I don't think we've beaten them. So against previous clubs, obviously beat you earlier in the season. But it doesn't feel like he's had many kind of personal wins. Hopefully this can be the start of it. Today win against United. 2 weeks' time, win against City, and then yeah. So head-to-head recently, obviously, earlier this season we mentioned it numerous times, and I will continue to mention it as long as I can. 6-1 Spurs. There was a 1-1 draw. It was just after COVID restart last year, wasn't it? Bergwijn breaking through, and Eric Dyer actually.
It was.
Was put Pogba on his backside, and then Bruno Fernandes. Remember, Bruno Fernandes had a little dive near the end to try and win a penalty, but that got overturned. Before that was a 2-1 United win in the home match that season. I can't, top of my head, remember that. 2 goals from Rashford. That was.
No, yeah, I don't remember that.
One a penalty. Dele Alli scoring our goal, but then 2-1 United again. 1-0 United. 3-0 Spurs. It's a bit mixed, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Just when you said Dele Alli.
Yeah.
I find that whole situation very bizarre because obviously everyone saw the Amazon Prime documentary, All or Nothing Spurs. Turned out to be nothing. And Mourinho comes in and, he obviously tells Dele Alli that, I tried to sign you I wanted to sign you at Man United. And
he started his Spurs career well. Remember that? He was straight back on it. He had that funky assist versus West Ham. Remember he scooped it on the byline and he scored a few goals.
For all intents and purposes, looked like he was going to be a Jose Mourinho player. And then the relationship just seemed to have died. And then there was PSG loan chat when Pochettino went there. And what do you make of Dele Alli and the Mourinho saga?
I think Dele Alli would do himself a favour and just start fresh. Because sometimes you stay at the club and you battle it out. But he was declining before Mourinho. He wasn't. He was part of it was he was playing in lots of different roles. He had his elite seasons when he was playing just off Harry Kane. Son's taken that mantle now. I'm not sure you can have 3 players up front running riot.
Yeah.
Especially in a Jose system. I think he'd do himself well to just maybe link back up with Poch and play at Paris Saint-Germain. Maybe link back up get some goals, and it might not. Paris Saint-Germain. He might link back up some goals, and it might not. He's going to have a better time than he is at Spurs. So I think if Jose's still there, and even if not, I don't think it's the worst thing that Spurs could do to cash in on him. Probably not going to get as much as you'd hope for him, but I think I'd say just try something new because it wasn't quite working for the last 18 months, 2 years for you.
Okay, and where do you think? PSG? Or do you think a lower level than that?
I think PSG. I think I can't see him getting into. I don't see, maybe United, but I don't see many of the top sides going for him in England.
No, I don't think United will go for him. Not with Bruno. I think they'd rather take a Lingard back than keep Lingard.
He's a funny one though, Eddie, because he's not especially quick. He's a good he's a bit like Jesse Lingard. They're both kind of fitness. They've got a lot of stamina. But they're very centrally orientated.
Yeah.
You put them on the wings, they're a shadow of themselves, and they're good running with or off the ball. It's a similar story for 3 England internationals at Spurs. I probably would send all out the door. Dyer, Winks, and Ali. I just can't see where they end up.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me if all of them are abroad. Winks had been mentioned to Atletico Madrid and Valencia. I think that'd suit him. Eric Dyer, I could again see going. He obviously is a man of culture anyway. He obviously grew up in Portugal, so it's not beyond realms that he would be comfortable moving abroad. And again, Ali, I could see him kind of maybe a Bundesliga or a kind of link back up with Poch. It's all very kind of understandable for all of them go really.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Ross has put in the chat Delhi to Villa. I don't think Villa. They've got Ross Barkley. They'd make that permanent.
Well, Ross Barkley on loan. I'm not sure they'd execute that loan deal. He's been a bit hit and miss, but I just can't see him. It's somewhere I could see Dele Alli. You think through a kind of a football manager career. You see managers. You can see him. Oh, Ali's at Aston Villa. You can kind of see that, but I just don't. I'm not sure. I think he thinks too highly of himself currently to think that would be a move that he'd be happy with.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So. Fair enough. I mean, I just want a good game. I just want good football. Football to be the winner. And normally when Mourinho's involved, that isn't the case. But
No, will we do the standard low block and
Yes.
yeah, I don't know why I'm even asking the question.
I don't know what you've asked
Yeah,
that either. You definitely will be doing that, and it'll be sad to see, because Spurs are so much better than that. Spurs are better than that.
yeah, I know, because I like in the football club social media leading up to a game, I go, oh, check out this match previously. Spurs got the better of United 4 years ago, and it's like, and every time I do that, 'cause it's normally recent history. I do like 4 or 5 years back. That takes us back to like peak Spurs. That
Yeah,
takes us to like posh swashbuckling. We obliterated you in like was it 3 goals in 12 minutes or something at the Lane that time? It's like anytime you go back to our final season at the Lane where we won 18 out of 19 matches, just makes me feel sad because we just brush sides aside. Yes, brush teams aside.
yeah, bloody hell.
So to see us not doing that, and again, it's that sensing fear. It's like opposing sides can sense that fear in people.
Yeah, yeah.
And well, we have obviously this week. I don't know how much have you noticed this week, but the media seem to be already selling Harry Kane from Spurs. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, there seems to be a bit more of a. I used the word earlier, but again, I'd say momentum or more of a buzz around that's happening, and I don't want to believe it, but there's a sort of no smoke without fire thing, and
I fully believe that Harry Kane would be being an ambitious person would be like, hey, this is not good enough for me. But I would like to think, maybe hope, that his angle is forcing the Spurs hierarchy to do something about it and invest.
yeah,
And going, look, if you want to keep me, we need to be challenging for stuff. We need to be in Champions League. We need to be challenging for trophies, rather than him wanting out. And even if he does want out, obviously he's got 3 years left. He's only halfway through his 6-year contract. He's got 3 years left, and he would command, he'd quite rightly so, command a lot of money as a player in his peak. He wouldn't have any resale value for any side. He's going to be commanding 100 million plus. I just don't see what his options are really.
Man City.
He might want to. Man City, yeah, that would be an option. And to be fair, they don't really ever care about resale value.
No,
They normally just, get the years of their player, but they could get probably Haaland for cheaper and get more years out of him.
yeah, true,
And
very
he
true.
hasn't got the injury issues that Kane's had.
Yeah, very true,
Just-
very true. So
I mean, it would be completely game over for anyone next year if Kane goes to
Yeah.
City. Like Haaland may take a little bit of a time to adapt, but Kane would just be there. And I mean, I would happily see Kane at Man City if that's where he wants to go and what he wants to achieve. I have no qualms about it whatsoever.
wow, okay,
I'd welcome him breaking Alan Shearer's record and winning titles and people appreciating him for how good he is because I think he gets underappreciated and people always use the lack of trophies as a stick to beat him with. So, hey, go for it. Beat Shearer's record, win some titles, win a Champions League. Happy for you. I'd much
Wow.
rather him do it in a Spurs shirt, but I'd prefer him to go there than to go to La Liga and maybe win a La Liga title
yeah,
and not set any scoring records. I want him to beat Shearer and Rooney's record, and then I'll be happy. And if he wins some trophies in that time, great.
yeah, okay, yeah, very, very, very interesting. Right, I'm just going to use this opportunity. We've got 8 minutes roughly till kick-off. So if you're enjoying it, leave a like, subscribe and all that stuff. We are here every week. Not this time. It's normally much earlier than this. But yeah, it's good. Oh, question. If Jose was to go, well, I mean, he's going to go eventually. He's going to probably go end of the season. Who would the birthday boy want in? And because our birthdays are very close.
Julian Nagelsmann.
You want
Nagelsmann.
You want Nagels ball?
Nagelsmann, yeah, absolutely. 100% in. Get him in.
Why?
He has vibes of Pochettino. His sides are like gung-ho attacking, and there is actually an attacking philosophy. He develops players, they become better players under his tutelage. It's exciting, and yeah, I want an attacking manager who actually coaches attacking football. I feel like if we listen to it, there is a lot of coaching going on around how to be defensive and go and do your stuff. Just how to attack, and I don't want that. I want to see pretty patterns and exploiting space, and I want it, and I want to see players flooding forward. Like you watched, I remember watching Leipzig a bit earlier this season. It was like, wow, they're committing men up forwards, and it's not because they're a goal down. They just want to win this, and it's exciting to see. So that's what I take.
My issue, and Ross has raised the same one in the chat, is that surely Nagelsmann is being lined up to be Munich's next manager.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the question. Oh, no. Absolutely.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So
I would say it'd be tough to get him. Well, obviously, I'd say we're a big lure to sides, to managers. I think it's a really good club to come and manage, but you don't know what everybody's got different hopes and dreams, haven't they? He might want something different. He might want to go to Bayern, which I can understand why you'd want to do that as a German.
Yeah. Would you take Brendan Rodgers? Would you take?
Yes, I would take Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd be very happy.
Even when back before we appointed Mourinho, I was like, Brendan Rodgers, I'd take him. He again, construct good attacking football. I'm not like a big Brendan Rodgers fan, but he's done really well wherever he's gone. He obviously almost got the title with Liverpool. He obviously won loads at Celtic.
Yeah.
So, and Leicester have done well. I would question his European management. We've touched on it previously. He hasn't ever done that well in Europe, and we want to be a side challenging in Europe. Obviously, we've got to get there first before everybody else picks up on that. But yeah, I'd take him. He seems to construct good sides. Whether he's got an eye for a player, but the players he's brought in and the football he plays, it works well. So yeah, I'd take that.
Is Brendan, if Brendan Rodgers was appointed, is it Spurs admitting they know they're not elite level, let's say? If you think Pochettino was your manager, now gone to PSG, that's an elite club. Money, whether it's money driven or not, it's an elite club. Mourinho, given this last sort of hurrah as an elite manager, and then you sort of step down to Brendan Rodgers, is that Spurs admitting the elite stuff hasn't worked?
I'm not sure. Would many people think Mourinho to Brendan Rodgers is a step down? Mourinho seems to be slated so harshly.
Well, true.
I'm not sure people see him as a head of Brendan Rodgers.
Very true.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Brendan Rodgers isn't out of that top tier, but I'm not sure who else there would be in the top tier. Is Nagelsmann treated top tier? He's kind of wanting to break into the top tier, I'd say.
He's sort of like a potentially top tier. It's like a sort of young footballer, isn't it? You're sort of like...
Well, he's younger than us, isn't he?
Yeah. But it's like he's not world class yet, but he could be when you think about footballers. Like he could be an elite manager, but he's not quite there yet. And there's a lot of talk around him. So, yeah, it's interesting. Ross says Chris Wilder is the right level for Spurs.
Do you know what? I would be fascinated to see the experiment, but someone like Graham Potter, I don't know. I'm not sure I could take that, and I think it would just. I think he'd be off to a loser straight from the off because that would show a lack of ambition. But maybe not with Spurs, but maybe I want to see Graham Potter's managerial career progress and see what he can offer.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get the hashtag How to Spurs starting up then on Twitter. How in #Spurs.
How? No.
Eddie Howe.
Who would you appoint, Dave?
What, a Spurs? I think I think like probably would be someone like a Brendan Rodgers or a sort of complete unknown, an up and comer. You take a gamble, you go for someone a little bit at a lower level. A sort of like when
Hassan Hüttl?
Yeah, I think Hassan Hüttl. But I was going to say when you took Pochettino from Southampton, he wasn't really well known and he was doing a good job. And it felt like Spurs were taking a bit of a punt to say that's the football we want to play.
It massively paid off, but that's a one in a million. I feel like that option.
But yeah, I'm not sure. There's probably managers around Europe where it's just that we don't know about, that will be on radars for how well they've got their team playing and like references and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I think Brendan Rodgers would be a good fit, but I think
he'd want it as well. I think he lacks loyalty.
Yeah,
is that my view of Brendan Rodgers?
Yeah,
which is football is what it is, isn't it? Loyalty's not exactly high on most people's lists.
No, very true. Very true. Right, the players are out, Josh.
Yes,
Right,
we obviously face a little bit of. We're obviously on different sides of the world.
Yeah.
So we may not be able to sync up completely at this point.
No. But we'll try. So, what's happening with you at the moment?
We've got a moody shot of. Well, we've got players obviously going to minute silence, I presume, for the passing of Prince Philip. We're about to huddle round for that.
Okay, so I'm already round the centre circle.
Yes, they're just round the centre circle now. I mean,
I'm now looking at the Spurs players from behind.
McTominay, I think it was Luke Shaw late to the party.
Standard. But yeah, so interesting. A birthday win for Josh? You got any bets on?
I think score draw, I think.
Score draw. Okay. Got any fun coupons on it?
No fun coupons. I'll be a half-time fun coupon when we've somehow taken the lead to say that it's going to be clawed back by United. Your prediction?
United win, both teams to score. If I was putting some coupons on it, yeah, it would be United win, both teams to score. That's what I would. That's what I'd be going with.
Do you want to go deeper than that? Do you want to go more specific? Who do you think scoring? Who do you think?
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cavani. Bruno.
To take the lead, so opening goal.
Cavani opening goal. Yeah. We'll go 1-0 up. Then you'll equalise. Probably Son. Heung-min Son.
Yep.
And I think Bruno will score. And then I'd love a Harry Maguire header. From a corner. That's what I want to see. Everyone wants to see it in a United shirt. But
What I'm looking to see is Harry Kane to put to bed any competition that Bruno's got for his Player of the Season title.
What, by breaking his leg?
Whoa. No, by Kane just going, you know what, I'm going to get a couple of goals, a couple of assists, and have that, Bruno. I am the elite playmaker and goal scorer. You cannot take my mantle.
What are the odds on another 6-1? They've got to be high.
You'd hope they're high.
Extortionately high. Right, the linesmen are shaking hands. They're running off the pitch. Oh, Ross has gone with McTominay to score. I don't see that happening.
Oh, he gets. I always think of him as a goal scorer. Yeah.
There's a group of Man United fans back in the UK who have got a bet on they rotate round with who, when Fred plays, like each one of them, if he scores in that game, they have to buy a Man United shirt with Fred on the back, like the zebra kit with Fred on the back. And it's gone round and round and round and round and round them so many times that now they actually want him to score. Right, kick off. Here we go, Josh.
6-1 is not offered as a standard bet. Oh no, we've just done the. We've taken the knee and.
Oh, you're well behind me.
Always is. Are you able to pause yours?
No. All I've got is live. I'll try to refrain from.
We did, yeah. I mean, it worked all right last time because you had to just try and stifle your tears, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So.
Oh, Pogba's gone all basketball and has got a sleeve, a single sleeve.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Why people have single sleeves? I guess it's a compressive thing for a little injury or something. Oh, referee! I don't know what Fred was doing there. You'll see it in a minute. McTominay very clearly gets fouled, and then Fred just boots the ball off because he sees we've got advantage. It's very strange.
McTominay fouled by Ndombele.
Yeah.
Fred smash. Not taking that advantage. No. What happened? What's given then? Is it just given us a free kick?
Yeah, free kick. Yeah. It was a free kick. I was just trying to see if I could pause it, but no, I'm not having much luck at the moment. So it's very strange watching. Oh, Maguire, you're so slow.
He obviously got done last time, didn't he? Bergwijn just kind of showed him a clean pair of heels. Come on. Yes, nice. Oh! Hello? Where you going?
Luke Shaw, my boy, who I didn't put in my
nice.
Euro squad.
Decent play. Yeah, somehow wouldn't get your starting 11 even though he's your starting and probably. I mean, player of the season so far is it Bruno?
Ah,
No
Bruno.
doubt.
Yeah, Bruno. Easily. It's got
Is
to
it
be.
would Luke Shaw win most improved?
Yeah, he actually would. He definitely would. Oh, that's packed, isn't it? They're doing something around Dean Henderson there. Nah, rubbish.
Wan-Bissaka, is Wan-Bissaka ever going to be the fullback that United paid for?
I think he is.
He's just so limited, isn't he?
No, but I think that's what I honestly think they wanted a defensive right back so that the left side can be our attacking outlet.
The thing with him is there's two elements to defending. There's positional and there's also kind of one-on-one defending, and he very much is fully in the one-on-one defending. He's a very good one-on-one, but he's not great positionally. He gets caught out a few times for the man at the back post or
Yeah.
cross coming in, but I think he's just labelled up because he is so poor at crossing.
Yeah, very true.
When was the last time you had a right back who could cross? You've had Antonio Valencia and Wan-Bissaka. It's like you've forgotten what a right back who can cross is.
Ashley Young was probably when he got moved to right back, was probably our last right back that could cross a ball.
Yeah,
and
we
even
had
then,
good shape on the ball. Ashley Young was a good crosser of the ball. It was always a nice
his
curve.
crossing deteriorated incredibly quickly. Ashley Young, he became Antonio Valencia, where he just tried to ping it low every time.
Antonio Valencia, you can't deny that man. Everybody he admits his talent to everybody else, and they end up just smashing it along the ground.
Yeah. So, but is Jesse Lingard in for Youth Player of the Season? Is a question we've got in chat. Yeah,
that is one of it's got to be one of the best moves. And obviously, it will probably be the way that West Ham commit to a £30 million transfer, and then he scores the same amount of goals in his next 3 years. He cannot sustain. This is beyond the curve. He cannot sustain this level of attacking prowess.
Agreed, he can't. What's their beverage of choice, Joshua? I forgot to ask.
I've got a couple of strawberry and lime recorder links.
Oh, lovely. Very nice. Go on, Luke. Go on, Luke. Keep going and I'll put you in my Euro squad. Ah. He heard me and gave up.
So, from an outside looking in, do you think who would you say Spurs' player of the season is?
That's a weird cross. Spurs' player of the year. I think Ndombele would get most improved. Probably Kane. It's got to be Kane or Son, hasn't it? So probably Kane to get player of the year.
You'd be surprised. Oh, I didn't have any whip on it at all, did it? Kane or Son. I think it's going to be Kane. You would have thought?
Yeah, I think so. But it's been a pretty timid first 5 minutes.
Yeah, not much possession, is there? It's been a bit direct thus far.
Both teams.
I love the fact that someone's had to.
Go on, mate. Oh.
I love the fact that someone's had to construct the ball stands that Lloris took the spare ball off.
Yeah.
Is someone like, so what's your business? Oh, we make cardboard ball stands.
That's very niche, isn't it? Yeah, we were waiting for a pandemic. It's come up trumps.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, hello. There's the standard. Kane has the ball in midfield. Straight away whips it over the back of a defence into an on running Son. That is there all day. Wan-Bissaka is going to have to be covering aplenty.
Ref, yeah, definitely. Thank you.
So what's the transfer business that Man United is going to do this summer, Dave?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm so bemused by everything. You'd still think centre back. Like, we're always linked with a centre back, so I imagine it will be a centre back. I just don't know. I can see Pogba staying potentially, which means I don't think we'd bring that many in. I think if we bring someone big in, it's because we've sold Pogba.
Is Pogba going into a final year of his contract?
Next year, yeah. But I think we've got an option of extending it again.
Okay, so you keep him and that would probably be another 2 years.
Yeah, so It's going to be, yeah. I don't know. Martial, I think, will probably maybe cash in on him as well, or send him out on loan to PSG or something. I just don't know. Because Cavani. Are we going to renew Cavani's contract? Probably not, which means we will need another striker.
You wouldn't you don't reckon he'd get renewed?
No, I would. I would renew it, but I think there's a clause in it that if he gets a second contract, he gets quite a big pay increase.
Okay.
Because obviously we got him on like deadline day, didn't we? Because he was on a free and no one else wanted him, so we got him at a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
But I think there is some sort of clause to say if he gets another year, there's quite a big pay increase with it. So, yeah, so I don't know.
He was big money, wasn't he?
I honestly don't know, because then I'm like, what strikers are available? And unless you've already got a deal with Haaland, it's very risky to say no for, we're not going to give Cavani another contract, and then you don't get Haaland. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love...
Is Jadon Sancho still a possibility?
I think so, yeah. I think it is. Whether it's definitely cooled off. It's definitely cooled off. I don't think he's been in the best form this season. Oh, Rashford, that is beautiful. Sorry, mate.
He's been better form turn of the year. In 2021, he's been in a lot better form. But Dortmund haven't been in great form overall because they're going to struggle to get Champions League next year.
Yeah, which could see a lot of players leaving. Leaving Dortmund.
Well, it's nice from...
So.
I could have let that carry on. Ndombele on Rashford.
Yeah. How long before ball stands are sponsored? Probably not too long. Kane is... Ross says he reckons Kane's lining up a move to Spain. And he has a solid theory why. Both Becks and Bale grew their hair long before and after their moves. Thus Kane is going to Madrid.
Unfortunately, there's reasons. Yeah, they didn't do it because of lockdown. He's such an honest pro. He's actually waited, unlike other footballers, until he's going to wait till hairdressers can open back up and get a haircut. That's
a good ball in from Moura, that.
For Moura, who's you'd say is a right winger, he crosses the ball very infrequently.
Yeah, okay. I just feel Spurs have got loads of Spurs don't have lots of out and out wingers. They've got people that all want to play behind the striker.
Moura's actually been number 10ing for the last few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you think Bergwijn is as a player. He's not really been seen for the last kind of 3-4 months. You got Lamela wants to play inside. You got obviously Lo Celso playing inside. Son, probably the most naturally wide man, but would always be inverted. You rarely find him on the right wing. Yeah, I do miss that. I mean, days of Aaron Lennon and
I miss proper wingers.
Gareth Bale, version 1.0.
Yeah,
or maybe 2.0 because he was left back to begin with.
So you'll be coming up to the 10-minute mark, I think now. You must be 9:50 something.
Literally, as you said, it rolled over. So I'm at 10:02, 10:03, 10:04.
There you go. First 10 minutes, Josh. Give us the. Give us a preview. Preview.
Spurs have kind of. I think they've been told, keep the intensity up. We've kind of hunted in packs in the central midfield. It's been a sloppy, a bit too rushed, I'd say, going forward, and. But at the same time, as you just seen there with United, it's been a bit rushed from them, a bit forced. There's not been much midfield control. I think as it develops, we'll hopefully get some more. But it's been a bit frantic so far.
Yeah.
Not much created by either.
Very much looks like we're trying to attack Serge Aurier and get Pogba up against Aurier, I think.
I don't think I'll bear too much fruit. Aurier's a very good one-on-one defender. Obviously, the fruit it'll bear is that he can do that for 89 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah, I think you're going to see it in about 12 seconds. But if you just track where Aurier and Pogba are, I think that's Ollie's game plan, is that let Aurier run up. Pogba doesn't have to sprint back to track him. If he jogs and gets back into a defensive position, it's fine. But I think that outlet on the left, Aurier pushes out Pogba's sort of a counter target. I think that might come to fruition. But yeah, it's not been enthralling, but it is only 10 minutes, so.
Yeah. last 22 away games, 14 wins for United, no defeats. So that's a pretty good run of form.
That's the ball.
Obviously,
That's the ball in behind Serge.
Very much a chosen stat. 22 away games.
Oh, Fred, you are so un-Brazilian. It's unbelievable. You'll see why I said that in a minute.
And then we got Dyer on the right side of the fence. Actually, Dyer's typically played on the left side of the fence when he's been with Toby, but he's on the right side of the fence. Is he? Yeah. I mean, Dyer's not a bad centre back. He's
hello. Your tune's changing.
Well, he's got a lot of good quality centre back, but I'm not sure he's played centre back enough. Is my problem with him. He gets caught ball watching, or the flight of the ball seems to trouble him, which is, I don't know, if you think as a youngster, I just get trained into you quite early on. Whether he's well, I think he was often a centre back, and only we brought him into midfield and right back. But
okay,
he could definitely be an okay Premier League centre back, but we need more than that.
Yes, I think you do. Yeah, I've always pictured Eric Dyer ending up at like Everton, like.
He had a little trial loan spell there when he was younger.
I can picture him in blue. I think that's a sort of the level of not a team that should always be challenging for like the Champions League, more Europa League, 6th and 7th place. I see him fitting in there. So
I can see him at Wolves, with Portuguese heritage.
Yeah. That could be a good summer transfer actually. Dyer to Wolves. It'd fit nicely in a back three.
It would fit nicely in back three. You don't trust him in the back two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And central defenders have been Wolves haven't been great with them. Obviously, Bolly has had a bit of an indifferent season. Obviously, COVID now I think is ruling him out. Put him in. Oh no, you're asking too much there. Connor Cody, ever present, but I think I could do worse players having a back three of Cody, Bolly, and Dyer.
Yeah. Okay. So, question for you. You have one wild card realistic transfer to come into Spurs. Who is it? As in, like, it's not really been rumoured at all, but you would love to see that player in a Spurs shirt. And it's got to be realistic, so you can't say, like, Mbappe.
Okay. So positions I think we need to look at are right back, two centre backs.
Ooh.
Do still need. It's whether we take the loan option on Vinicius. I'm not sure we would. Right. So a centre forward needed. And then also a replacement, and probably a couple of midfielders. Obviously we've got just a little bit too. No, we've got Oliver Skip. The interesting one will be kind of Norwich, for example. Oliver Skip's had a standout season for Norwich, and would he? It'd probably be best for him to have a loan again at Norwich in the Premier League because they look to get promoted.
Yeah.
But I think that I personally would take him to Spurs, and he'll be the Højbjerg deputy. But I think it's right back for me, an energetic attacking right back. I'll go Max Aarons.
Okay. Yeah. I thought when you started talking right backs, I thought you'd pick Max Aarons. I know you're a fan of Max Aarons. I thought you may have gone like Alan St. Maximin because you love him.
Yeah, I do like a bit of ASM. Yeah, had a good goal today, good goal and assist today.
Yeah, so I thought you might have gone for a bit of a wild card in St. Maximin.
Yeah, there is definitely that kind of right wing area because obviously you've got Son, you've got Kane. You have that. There's too many okay options in that right wing. I would like to see Lo Celso play more. I think Lo Celso is an excellent player. He carried our team at the end of last year. Real struggle with injuries this year, and Dembele stepped in. I'd like to actually have. You never know. Next season we might have both of them playing well at the same time. That'd be unique.
Yeah.
I do think we'll sign Sabitzer from Leipzig.
Okay. All right.
And that'll be a kind of with Sissoko and Winks need to be both gone from our side. So I think I'd take Skip replacing say Winks.
Yeah.
And Sabitzer replacing Sissoko for me. That'd be that would immediately improve our midfield.
What about Lamptey?
I'll take that. Tariq Lamptey. Yeah, he's just unfortunate. He's just so small.
He is very, very small.
Because obviously, I think wanting two new centre backs, one of them you want someone really, really solid at right centre back to cover up his failings.
Sign
I
him as
really
a
like that. I
sign him as
really
a
like,
double. Sign him and Dan Burn, just so you get the height difference at the right
yeah,
side of
yeah.
defence.
Average size of your players is 6 foot. Yes, that is correct. Yeah.
So
I really like Jim Anderson at Fulham as a kind of old
yeah,
Alderweireld. I'd keep Alderweireld. I think Alderweireld and Rodon are my two I'd keep with Sanchez and Dyer going. But it's about who. Well, Spurs do need their Virgil van Dijk. They do need that centre back who is going to be big money, and is that it completely changes the whole shape of that defence. They do need that person.
I mean, I'm a bit. I have a bit of a. I don't know the right word to really say. I was going to say upset, but that's not the right word about how it's panned out for Davinson Sanchez, because he was so that run in the Europa League where he was it, the Europa League at Ajax, where it was phenomenal.
Him and Lit, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's just not what. And it was us, wasn't it? It was United and Spurs that were sort of battling it out to sign him, and you won it. And I was gutted.
Such a good first season. He played a lot of games that first season. But yeah, he so often looks like he's making his debut, or he's just like brand new to the side. He just hasn't grown and developed. It's been a shame. You really thought he could do something, but I'd say I can see him playing in Spain.
Yeah,
and I can see him in a Villarreal shirt. Is actually what I can see.
That was very. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, Villarreal. I could see him in Serie A as well. Bit of a slower pace. I could see him there, and then I've asked you a lot of questions, but not much is happening in the game. So, Lo Celso, I don't get it. What does he bring?
Oh, he's really good. No, he is very good.
Really?
Yeah. He
strikes me as Eric Lamela Part 2. So.
No. He's a lot better than Eric Lamela. He just needs to get that. Now first season was settling in, and he by the end of the season he was doing well. I think now he obviously this season there's a lot of injuries, but he's got such a lovely touch, and he's deceptively quick and strong on the ball. He's got it all really. He can tackle, he can slide back in a few times here.
Yeah. I
just think he needs that settled time on the side, but playing rather than like the Europa League side where you're not playing with better players. In that first team, I think I'd have him kind of in tucked in off the right. He seems to like coming, but he needs a good attacking right back to help him, like a Max Aarons who can get forward and deliver stuff from open play. He needs that kind of energy outside, much like when Kyle Walker offered it and whoever was on the right. Ericsson sometimes has to play effectively on the right side, but it was just much easier for him having the pace and width that an attacking fullback gives.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. He's actually right on the ball now as we speak for me, but it's all right. We'll defend. This is going to be a jinx, massive jinx, but I feel like we're defending Spurs quite well. There are a few runs in behind, but they're not really causing. They're being forced wide.
No, you're reasonably deep, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's no space in there.
We're cutting out that, like you said earlier, the pass from Kane, the flick round the corner. We're sort of not allowing that to happen at the moment, which is good. So, but I just don't understand how Fred can be Brazilian. He's got absolutely no skill whatsoever.
No, but he has really proved me wrong. I honestly, I was actually concerned he wasn't a footballer to begin with when he first joined United. It was just.
I knew a lot about him.
He just had no confidence. It was it was really quite sad to see. He really couldn't function.
Well, it was classic Mourinho that.
Because it was Mourinho, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was classic Mourinho in the fact that I don't think it was a Mourinho really wanted him, so he just didn't give him didn't really give him a time of day. So, oh god, this is scrappy. It's all gone silent because there was a little bit of an action there, but we're all right.
Oh, Højbjerg. Was it Lance Lo Celso? Oh my goodness, that is tight. That's the problem when you lack width. It just gets all very congested. We haven't done Rashford's playing on the right, but
Yeah.
doesn't really like being on the right. Pogba's obviously not naturally wide. I mean, the Celso and Son like to come in. It's congested.
Yeah, it's very, very congested. And because Cavani does sort of similar to Kane as well and drops into the midfield, so you don't have a focal point.
You don't know no one's stretching it either.
Yeah. And I think that's what that's why I'm quite excited about the youngsters of Palestri and Ahmed Diallo that we've got, because they're both.
Diallo's on the bench, isn't he?
Yeah, and then they're both out and out proper right wingers. Like, oh my god, well done, Dean. What I like about Dean Henderson as well is I imagine that when he comes to the ball, he just shouts "Hendos" really loud, and I like that.
It's got to be a Hendo. I mean,
yeah.
Is there a Henderson who doesn't have a nickname Hendo?
No, one of my friends here is Chris Henderson, and he's Hendo. That's too much. You forced it. So easy for Regulon. Signing of the season for you? Spurs signing of the season? Højbjerg or Regulon?
Højbjerg, yeah. Regulon is a one who I think his energy and his boyish good looks make him he flatters to deceive a little bit. He's not that good going forward. He's not that good defending. He just kind of he's all action. But I think obviously it's his first season. He's better than Ben Davies, and I'd still say Danny Rose peak is ahead of where Regulon is.
There obviously is a very, very good player in there for Madrid to be so persistent over that buyback clause. So, yeah, they obviously saw something.
I think so. I think, and a lot of these, it's hard to judge players in a stuttering side as well. It's not
true.
When everything's working well, you feel you don't get to see the real. You don't get to see the true players, but you see the best of their play. A true player is the one who, in adversity, isn't it? How well they perform, and he's done well in adversity.
Yeah,
it's not been an easy season for him. It's nice. Well done, Maguire. But I think he'll be a lot better player in a free, fast. I mean, you saw Angelino is one of Leipzig's best attacking players.
He is, yeah.
When we bring in Nagelsmann, what do you think is going to happen to Regulon? I'll tell you.
Dropped.
He's going to do what? Yeah.
Dropped for Angelino.
Yeah.
Ex-Man City Angelino.
Ex-Man City Angelino and ex-PSV. Remember we played against him in the Champions League. He again is very short.
Yeah.
He's a very short fullback. Who would win, Dave? The tallest 11 or the shortest 11? Like best players in the world. Like you got. Or maybe just the Premier League, so you got properly short. It's basically a team of Dan Burns or a team of Tarek Lampteys.
Team of Dan Burns, I think, would win.
Yeah.
Set pieces, isn't it?
Oh, it'd be set piece ahoy, wouldn't it? Who do you reckon one of the shortest keepers in the league? Do you reckon Pickford's shortest keeper in the league?
It was Ospina, I think.
Ospina, Colombo. South Americans do like a short goalkeeper.
Yeah, but Pickford's got to be. It's got to be one of the shortest in the league, yeah. I'm trying to think. I've got Willie Caballero isn't very tall.
South American, mate.
Yes, yeah.
Can't grow their goalkeepers tall enough. They can't. I mean, what's Romero at? Was he?
He's over 6 foot, I think, 6'1".
Yeah, over.
So.
Oh, Pogba's finding himself central now. So what's changed?
Bruno's moved up. I think Rashford's gone to the left.
I think Pogba's finding himself right side, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where's Pogba's best position for you?
I like him left of a. I like him where he started the game today, but with a sort of like a roaming playmaker, I guess, is Football Manager terms is what I'd call him. But I like him starting out from the left so that he can cut back onto his right foot and break a pass over and split teams open. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's more. It's the players around him. He needs good players, really good players around him, and then he becomes world class. Which you can argue then means he's not a world class player because he should be able to do that sort of stuff himself. But he's a very, very, very good footballer, Paul Pogba. He's a very good footballer, and I honestly think we're maybe now one player away from getting the best out of Paul Pogba, which is a top class, not even world class, but a top class holding midfielder. So when we were rumoured last summer that Kante might not be happy at Chelsea because of all the money they were spending, and Kovacic had come in and things like that, and there was a rumour that Kante might be cheap and moving to United, I was very excited.
I don't remember you were reeling off any holding midfielders when we talked about signings for United. So do you not think that's needed for United to reach the next level? You think it's needed to get the best out of Pogba, but that's not necessarily the same as getting the best out of United?
I think there's more priority positions that need filling, because I feel like Fred and McTominay do a decent job, and they do the job that at the moment the current manager wants them to do, and I think they're doing that well. They shield the back four. They sort of give and go at the same times. One goes, one stays, one goes, one stays quite often. And I feel like if you looked at the squad, you would probably say, yeah, you need a striker if you're not going to keep Cavani. You need a centre back to come in and probably sell Bailly because he's a bit injury prone. So it's I just feel like there's higher priority positions that you need to work on at United.
Outside of Bruno, I'm going to say then, if say Club X with X million comes in and buys any other player in your squad, who would you be most sad to see go outside of Bruno Fernandes? Because I'm imagining he'd be top of the list.
Yeah, who would I be most sad to see go? That's a good question. That. I mean, Rashford is the first name that came to mind.
Is he your favourite? Is he like you're getting a shirt and you get Rashford on it? Would you, or you get Bruno?
But it depends X millions for Rashford, because he's not. The weird thing about Rashford is that he's had a pretty poor season, but he is actually in all competitions. He's the fourth highest scorer in England, behind Salah, Harry Kane, and someone else, which for a bad season is pretty good. And you can argue that all those players have had not their best season, let's say, in all competitions. But yeah, I'd probably would be sad to see Rashford go. I've got a soft spot for Lindelof as well. I think Lindelof's underrated.
Have you?
Yeah, I think Lindelof's could be, if you put Lindelof next to Van Dijk, he would be incredible.
Well, I think so. If you were to say in an alternate universe you got Van Dijk in, would your pairing be Van Dijk and Lindelof?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want Harry Maguire next to Van Dijk.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Van Dijk's best partner is Joe Gomez, and I'd say Lindelof's our best equivalent of Joe Gomez.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'd definitely pick Van Dijk and Lindelof, yeah. I didn't spend 80 million on Harry Maguire. It's not my problem. So, but yeah, I think... Yeah, I'd probably pick that. I'd probably pick Rashford.
Lindelof wasn't cheap, though. What was Lindelof, 35?
28, I think. 28. Yeah. Oh, he might have had clauses that we've probably fulfilled by now.
Yeah. We're talking base.
Yeah, I think it was 28 base. Because Bailly was signed for 24 base with loads of bonuses and appearance fees and stuff like that.
That was Villarreal, wasn't it?
That was Villarreal, yeah. Where he was absolutely... And if you looked at his stats at Villarreal, in his last 2 seasons, he had no injuries as well. So... Yeah. He's been unlucky.
Been very good sliding challenges put in by Ndombele and Lo Celso, from behind, winning the ball has been a bit
slow. Keep it moving. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Now Pogba, go. Yes, he's literally like he's listening to me. No, what? That is shy. Why are we doing that? All of that nice, intricate passing. Just lob it in and Lloris can just scoop it up. Rubbish.
Got a question for you, Dave.
All right, fire away.
Who do you want to see promoted from the Championship? We've got, in case I'm sure you are, but if you're not aware of the Championship table currently, Norwich and Watford pretty much done deals for automatic promotion. Are you happy about that, first of all?
Norwich, yes, I like Norwich. I like Norwich because it's obviously good to have our friend Jim. It's good to have his team in the Premier League as well.
But at the same time, they will get relegated next year.
Yeah. Watford, I'm pretty indifferent about.
I don't really want them back in the Premier League. I don't. They just seem like, insert foreign player here, random signing, and it might work and it might not work. It's just they've got. I mean, Norwich and Watford. It just sums up promotion relegation, doesn't it? They've got to be two of the most promoted sides.
Yeah, they've got to be. Yeah. So
Yeah. So then beneath that, we've got in the current playoff spots, we've got Brentford, Swansea, Barnsley, Bournemouth, and then within touching distance, I'd say we've probably only then got Reading, because beneath that is Cardiff, who are currently 9 points adrift, and they played a game more than sixth place Bournemouth with 5 games remaining. So Brentford, Swansea, Barnsley, Bournemouth, or Reading. Who do you want to see get promoted out of that lot?
definitely don't want it to be Swansea.
Not Swansea. I don't want it to be Bournemouth either.
I'd probably agree with you there and say probably not Bournemouth. And I think then I'm drawn to Brentford because it's...
Yeah, Reading have been there, done that. Their very Majesty Stadium is devoid of any atmosphere.
I like Reading. I do like Reading.
Do you?
I think it would be a choice between Reading and Brentford for me, and I think I would be happy with either. Brentford, it would be good to see a new team, but again, I'd just see them straight up, straight down.
Like, Barnsley been in the Premier League.
They're Barnsley 92, mate. Founding team.
Say it's going to be early years, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll go Reading.
Barnsley with is it Daryl Dike, the USA centre forward?
No idea.
Yeah. I've seen Dave with his hands up. And then I've had a flash of Edison Cavani scoring a goal. So it seems like Edison Cavani has scored a goal. Unless he's offside.
Wow. There's a player Son's holding his face on the ground. They're going to VR check it. Oh, that's not a foul. He can get up after that. That's not enough to cancel this goal. That's ridiculous. That's just him trying to push him off and it's just hit him in the eye.
Just the eye.
Don't need his eye.
Got 2 of them. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to hurt, though, isn't it?
It's going to hurt. Oh, is Eric Dyer playing him onside?
Yeah, that's not enough to disallow a goal, though.
Oh, it's not Eric Dyer. I'll take it back. Sorry, Dyer. It's not. It's whoever's your number 14.
Joe Rodon.
Did I say Cavani to score first? I think I did.
You did? Oh, God, yeah. And Regulon were playing onside as well.
Yeah, nutmeg's the keeper. 1-0. Cavani. First goal scorer. Get your money on it.
Yeah. Nice from Pogba.
Talking of poor, this game is awful to watch, says Kyle. Yeah, but we've just had a goal. So, a question for Josh. Say Spurs sell Kane to PSG and we buy player X. Would Josh prefer Troy Parrott or Scarlett as a backup or try someone else?
I mean, I want us to have at least 2 strikers at the club. I don't know why we seem to be reliant on Ike kind of... Am I actually still reviewing it? Or is it actually...
Yeah, they're still reviewing it, yeah. It's not a foul. It's not a foul.
I would feel very aggrieved. I mean, I feel happy, but I feel like we got away with one if that's.
They can't disallow it. He's going to look
Troy
at the
Parrott
screen. He's gone.
Troy Parrott's not shown that he can. He scored 1 goal in like 28 appearances.
Why are you going to the monitor? Just say no, it's not a foul. He's just trying to hold him off. It's not...
Well, he's not trying to hold him off because he doesn't even touch him, like, apart from his face, does he?
But he's going for the shoulder. He's going to try and push the shoulder away to accelerate away. That's not a foul. He's disallowed it. He's disallowed it and given a bloody free kick. What a fucking joke. What an absolute fucking joke.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
What a joke. What an absolute joke. That is such
because in a VAR-free world, there would never be any... Wait, is he going to book McTominay now?
Well, it'll be sent off because he's already been booked, McTominay.
He has been.
Yeah, he got booked earlier in the game. That's not a foul. That's just not... It's not a foul. No, I don't think he's going to book him. How can you disallow a goal for that?
How can you not book him?
What a fucking joke.
Honestly, it's not because of a football foul, but just because of that hit. That would properly hurt.
It would really hurt, yeah. It would really hurt.
It's not a football foul. Like it's just an accident. But I feel for Son because that would probably hurt your eye. Get a little whip into the eye.
We were. How is that
I
disallowed?
cannot look at Edison Cavani without seeing the gigolo in Juice Bigelow, male gigolo. I don't know if you've seen the film, but
Again, now I'm not going to be able to think about anything else when I see Edison Cavani. I can't believe
Spurs have got away with one there, but I will take it.
You've massively got away with one. That's never a foul. Oh, Son's fine now. Look at him tracking back on the left-hand side of the pitch. The dick. Fucking.
Yeah, you can barely see Dave.
If that is a foul, surely it should be a second yellow.
He should be off. He should be like, let's complete the set, shall we? If you've smacked someone in the face and you're on a yellow, let's double it up. Let's get sent off, please.
Unbelievable. That is so bad. Yeah, someone else has literally just texted and just said, 1, that's not a foul. 2, if it is a foul, it's a booking. It's such a cop-out, isn't it? It's such a half-arsed... Oh.
For me, that's a bit of player power there. He's gone, all these players complained about it, and Son stayed on the floor about it. If none of that happened, and they just gone, VR's gone, there's a foul in the build-up here, I don't think it would ever happen.
I just think it's... Oh, fucking hell. Oh. That's classic VAR.
You're very good at masking which way it is, Dave. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to mask.
I do now, because it's Son through, and...
I'm trying not
much
to
like
give things
the
away.
Arsenal. Oh, keep those legs to yourself. Lucas Moura, just walk forwards.
It's Wan-Bissaka's dangling legs around Kane I was worried about.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he doesn't know where his legs end up.
I knew that was going to be overturned as soon as VAR, we've chatted about this in the pod, as soon as VAR say go and look at the monitor, it's in their mind that they've got it wrong, so they're going to overturn it.
I've seen it happen twice where they haven't, and one of them was against Spurs, Brighton against Spurs. And that was wrong. He should have overturned it.
Yeah. That's never a foul.
Apart from that, Dave, have we had any shots on target?
Oh. We have now. Offside, hopefully. That'll tell you which way it's gone.
Yeah, that's Son Heung-min. It probably is offside.
I'm surprised he could see the ball. I thought he had lost an eye. So... That is a joke. That is an absolute joke that you've scored that.
I mean, Son's definitely not offside. It's whether Lucas Moura's in the build-up.
No, he won't be.
Son should be doing a celebration going, ah! Definitely should be doing a celebration.
That's a legit goal.
Isn't it funny how now the hope is, come on, VAR, find something.
Yeah. It's that ball from Kane that we've cut out all day. The little flick. Lindelof just couldn't sort his feet out. And then...
That's a lovely, lovely pass, though, isn't it, from Kane?
Yeah, it's a lovely pass. But I fucking hate football. Son dives. Son's the one who gets hit to ruin the goal and get it called out when it's a legitimate goal. And then he goes down the other end and scores with one fucking eye like a pirate.
I'm not sure Virgil van Dijk would help that Lindelof defending. He gets his feet all in a ball.
Well, yeah, obviously no, he wouldn't know that. But he would have beaten Kane to the ball, wouldn't he? So
yeah, yes.
Football's so shit.
Football is shit. I want Son to get an assist so he has double figures, and then all 3 players with double figures for assists and goals will be playing this match.
Fucking joke. Fucking VAR. Oh, hello. What's happening here?
I think... What?
Oh, Josh, it's the handbags at dawn, mate. You're going to love it.
Yes.
Nah, it's all got... I thought it was going to blow off because Dyer came steaming in, but...
is it Cavani? Yes. Dyer loves getting involved in this kind of stuff.
I mean, Rodon's gone down well easy there. And then he's like, fuck off, mate. Was Rodon the guy you signed from Swansea?
Yes. We recently appointed their chairman as like an exec.
Okay.
And then and soon after got a deal for Rodon, which I imagine, because we knew their finances, how desperate they were to sell, we took them to a cleaners. It was a little deadline day one.
Cheeky. He brought his inside knowledge.
He did. He's all right. He said the right things. He's looked a little shaky at times, but yeah, he's okay.
I'm right to be aggrieved about this scoreline, aren't
I? I don't think it's not the Spurs don't deserve to have scored. It's that you deserve to have scored as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that United haven't been the better side and deserve to be in the lead. It's just that I think going in at level at half time is probably a fair.
If you want to put a bet on at half time, you can go a red card to be shown.
That is what I am thinking. That
yeah.
I mean I'm all for. I'm all for players. Oh hello, yes, some challenges going in.
Bubbling, isn't it? It's bubbling up.
Bruno red. Look at him. He's just got red written all over him. He's covered in red.
I can't believe he disallowed that goal. VR, generally, not just because of that, but VR has been pretty shit, hasn't it? Like,
I was having a discussion yesterday with a friend, and the part of it doesn't help is the fact that anything it gets right is just not. It's not even a talking point, is it? It's not even. It doesn't have no. There's no media outlet going, these are the great VAR decisions this week.
Yeah. You
just accept them. So you would always focus on the negatives, and they get a lot of airtime because they're often quite weird and wonderful.
My big issue with VAR.
It's hard to know which, like, how many. If there's more issues now, there's probably more content. We had a silly offside yesterday, didn't we, with the Villa Liverpool match? There's one of those shoulder offsides. Those they need to sort that out. If they sort that out, I think it's by and large there. I mean,
my problem with VAR is that it's too. The rules of football are too grey. It's not yes or no in football, is it? It's the referee's opinion, and you're not actually taking that opinion away. You're just giving a second person another opinion. Like offside, it is yes or no.
You're hoping it just reduces down by getting more people involved.
Yeah, but it's not, is it? It's not.
No,
technically, if you're going to VAR, it should be a robot. It should be something that gives you a yes or no answer to say, yes, there was this contact, or no, there wasn't this contact. And then it becomes basically a non-contact sport, which is what we don't want either. So I think scrap it because it doesn't work. Because it shouldn't be one person's opinion and then someone else saying, oh no, in my opinion, that's different. Go and look at a monitor, because it's already putting doubt into it. It's already putting doubt to say you've got that wrong. The thing is,
the referee can't see everything that happens on the pitch. And we saw it earlier, a brutal foul from McTominay on Son, and luckily I was there to see it.
Yeah. Did you just snort?
Oh. Yeah, I did just snort. Yeah. Bruno's calling for a little bit of an elbow or something, isn't he?
No, Højbjerg for an elbow. That's what he was moaning about.
Yeah, Bruno's saying that he...
Yeah.
Oh, come off it, Bruno.
Well, to be fair, mate, we got a goal ruled out because someone accidentally flicked you in the eye. Not you, obviously. That would be weird. But... Oh, I can't believe it was ruled out. And Kyle, you're right in the chat. It's no one's been the better team, so 1-1 should be the scoreline.
Yeah, football's not the winner at the moment.
No, I said that. Mourinho, that happens a lot in Mourinho's games. Oh, Pogba, that's a nice touch. Foul, ref, thank you. Give us actually a foul.
Oh, don't be like that, Dave. You've been dirty.
If you had to have one footballer's haircut, who would you go for? Would you go for something a bit...
We spoke about this last week, didn't we? I've almost gone to the hairdressers with a picture of Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
All right, no, we'll limit it. It's got to be someone on this pitch whose haircut I'm taking.
Yeah, who are you taking? Someone on the I like that idea.
I'm somewhat rocking. I could be rocking a human Son right now.
I think you're rocking a bit of a Harry Kane. It's just that his hair's a little bit wetter, so it's flatter.
Yeah.
So
you do more running.
I think a Pogba would suit you. The little dyed dreads. Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely attempt that. I would take. Probably probably a Bruno Fernandes at this juncture. I'll take.
Yeah?
Yeah, who do you have, Dave?
I'll get back to you. Hang on. Oh, do you know what I would take? I would take a Cavani. Long headband.
Oh my god, Dave, that's completely within your gift. If you want to take a Cavani,
It's not in my. I can't do it, can I, Josh? Because I have a wife who would not allow me to do it. I grew my hair long once at university. I don't know if you ever saw those photos. Where I actually had to wear an Alice band because it got so long.
Oh yes, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys. Yeah.
It never got Cavani length. That's what, and I think I've always wanted to try it. So I think I would take.
I've often thought about it. This is the longest my hair's ever been because there's no hairdressers open.
Yeah.
And I mean, I went out for a walk and I've just found some stuff in my hair because I was in the woods with the kids playing.
Your kids, I hope.
My kids.
The kids.
Yeah, yeah, the local kids. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's nice. That's nice. Do you know what? Eric Dyer's having like the game of his life. It's so irritating.
He will do. He has got that capacity where he'll just blog stuff. He had a really good start to the season when we just played that low block, really concentrated defence. And he just was there.
Yeah.
It's just when it becomes a bit more expansive and he gets, turned in behind and dwells on the ball, or it's just something a little bit different rather than just shunting out crosses.
Half time, 1-0. I'll spoil it for you. Spoilers.
I've already had the notification.
Okay.
Right. Right. So what are we thinking? We'll see. I'll put some coupons of fun on in this.
Red card. You get us in the chat as well if you want to put a suggestion for what. Give us Josh some ideas for his fun coupons. I would go.
So I'll obviously go next team to score will be Man United.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even, so that's not much.
United to win. What's that?
United to win 5-1. We'll go for that, shall we?
Definitely, I'd put a couple of pence on a couple of smaller fun coupons on a red card. I don't know if I might be able to do it actually. Hello, what's going on here? What have you? Oh, hello. You've been busy on the Football Talk account. Someone's given you an essay. Oh no, you wrote an essay.
Did I?
And someone liked the reply. Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Josh is our social media account manager because I'm absolutely terrible at using Twitter. So.
Man United to win. I'll put £3.20 on, which returns £19.
Ooh, lovely. £3.20. Is that you got 20p left over?
It's because I had £23.20 and
yeah.
I'll add 20. And then also you want red card, we think. Player to be carded. No, we don't want that.
There should be player to be sent off.
Player to be sent off.
What's your favourite go-to bet for a football match? Like, have you got a proper... Because mine is penalty to be awarded. I love a penalty to be awarded bet.
When we did our earlier in the season, I did penalty to be awarded for Man United match. I mean, that's obviously I've now got to do that now. There will be a penalty. Away team to take a penalty, yes, 5-1. That's all.
What are the odds of just a penalty for either team?
Happened. Return fixture last season. Still trying to find the old ready baby. I don't really have a go-to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's normally my most popular bets will be to soften the blow of Spurs losing.
Yeah.
That'll be like I've said, the next team to score or Spurs tend to lose from a winning position type thing.
Yeah. So summarise first half thoughts.
Lucky to be going 1-0 up. Not lucky to score. Lucky to have a goal disallowed. If anybody's ever seen it, harsh, I'd say. But it's been some nice moments. Like the goal was a nice moment. There's been little glimmers of what we can do, but it's not from composed possession-based football from either side, is it?
No.
We're both trying to counter each other, but also with low blocks.
Yeah, this result is classic Mourinho at the moment. It's a scrappy, don't let the game flow, get a goal, and then low block it and just keep not now. Now Spurs can play into the thing of not letting the game flow and everything's fine, everything's dandy.
Yes, and now we can actually play counter-attacking football, but I don't. The problem is, I don't think we have the. Well, I know we don't have a defence to hold out.
Don't know. Cavani's done he's had a goal disallowed, but he's not done too much else. Rashford's, as said, not been in the best sort of form. Pogba's drifting in too much. Bruno, you've marshalled Bruno out of this game really well. He's not really been involved at all. Højbjerg's doing a good job, I'd say, in the midfield there. So.
Oh, I have a specific player to be sent off. Is what the bet I do have.
Oh. Who's that?
Well, the shortest odds are actually Bruno, and Bruno and Giovanni Lo Celso. Oh no, sorry, no, I missed the 60. You had Edison, Cavani, and McTominay at 16-1.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't go for.
No, I said Bruno. He looks a little bit fired up, and a little bit. I'm going to put a pound on that. Returns £51. I can go into the golf equipment pot.
Nice, excellent. But yeah, I think the whole first half's been too scrappy. It's not been a good watch. It's not been thrilling. I think you're right. It's two teams trying to play counter-attacking football with a low block, so it's not. It's just evening each other out, and you got a luck of the draw with the goal being disallowed. So that's about it.
So what's your usual half-time routine, Dave? You're watching Man United. Do you listen to pundits talk about it? Do you look around? What's happening, what people's views are on social media? Do you completely ignore football and you get your chance to have a snack and a wee? And what's your usual?
I normally will either be texting the football group for our predictions group and stuff like that, which Kyle, who's in chat, runs. We'll have a bit of a chat in there, but I'd normally step away. I don't really like listening to pundits. I don't even know who the pundits are we've got on this one. I can tell you in a minute, but I just think pundits talk bollocks. So I've got Glenn Hoddle and Paul Ince. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that would be muted,
Paul
and then
Ince makes me nervous.
I would go and normally probably see Kate and be like, it's half time, we're losing. I'd give her a bit of a rundown and she wouldn't be interested. But so yeah, have a wee, get a snack. Who have you got? I mean, they'll have Roy Keane. It's a Man United game.
Roy Keane, Micah Richards, and Jamie Redknapp.
Redknapp ruins that trio, doesn't he? What's Redknapp doing there? Everyone loves Keane and Richards. Let's just have those two.
Spurs, they wanted to be somewhat balanced with having Jamie Redknapp, who actually does hate Spurs, really.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm surprised they got back in the same. Is it part of them, making up?
So I assume you're muted because we're talking to each other. I assume you're muted, Sky. So Roy Keane has said, if that's a foul, we should all go home. I agree, Roy. I agree. That's not a foul.
Roy talks some sense, some absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I showed my wife during the week because I was talking because it was obviously Champions League football during the week, wasn't it? So we had Man City taking a 2-1 lead, and obviously Erling Haaland playing. And I was talking to my wife about Erling Haaland, saying, his father was a footballer, and I talked about the issue that Keane and Haaland had, and showed her the clip from Keane obliterating Haaland. And my wife can't usually spot fouls. She doesn't really know what she's looking for. But as soon as she saw that, she's like, oh my God. And if that's a foul, Roy Keane, yes, that is a foul. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that one. But yeah, it's just been a bit shit, hasn't it? It's been a bit. We need a spark. Man United need a spark in this game. Don't really know where it's going to come from. Redknapp has his ex-wife's knickers in a twist. Yeah, well, she was hot. She was very hot. Louise Redknapp.
That took a turn.
We need a spark. Louise Redknapp.
That knickers guy. Oh, she was hot.
Yeah, she was hot. Yeah, Louise Redknapp. That's the spark. That's the spark. Right, what subs would I make? Who have we got on the bench here?
I'd keep it the same if I was you.
I'd like to see Greenwood on. That's about it. Oh, man,
yeah, I think you'd probably take one of Fred. Maybe take McTominay off. To be honest with you, being on a yellow.
It's Solskjaer. If he takes McTominay off, he's bringing on Matic. Annoyingly, I would do.
Oh, really?
If this was Football Manager,
If
this was Football Manager, I'd be taking off potentially McTominay on a yellow card for Van der Beek and changing from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-1-2-2-1. So
what on earth is Van der Beek doing this season? He's just had nothing, has he?
First season, mate. Next season, he'll be good. He was bought in because we thought we were losing Pogba. That's the only reason he was bought in. So we have a player in for when Pogba's gone.
And to be honest with you, if the foresight's there, knowing you've got one in for one season, and he's taken 12 months to adapt and then can hit the ground running, I like that foresight.
Yeah.
But if Pogba stays, he's still not going to get much game time, is he?
No.
Where's he fit in the midfield with Pogba and Bruno?
He doesn't. Yeah.
He doesn't, does he?
No, he doesn't. So no, there's been rumours that he wants to leave already, which you can understand, but.
Yes,
but then it's all rumours, isn't it? Because like when we played, I think it was Man City, and he was on the bench. He got right involved in the celebrations when we scored, and like if you're not happy, you don't do that, do you? Just sit on your chair and just sort of applaud.
I know. In the moment, anything can happen.
Yeah, potentially. But
he has scored this season, hasn't he?
Van der Beek, yeah, not many, 2, I think. 2. But then he's only probably played about 60 minutes in total.
Let's have a little look at his Scatteroonie, shall we?
So we've got a game coming up after this one. Obviously, I'll be fast asleep. Sheffield United Arsenal. Kieran Tierney out for another 4 to 5 weeks, I think it is, having knee surgery.
Oh, is it? Into a season, is he?
Yeah, he's out for up to 6 weeks, is what the BBC are reporting. What do you Sheffield United Arsenal thoughts? Predictions?
Oh, that's interesting because it depends where the belief is with Sheffield United. If they still think they can do anything, because obviously Newcastle won earlier today.
Yeah,
it was a pretty lackluster performance last time out against Liverpool, and they drew during the week against Slavia Prague, was it? I think.
Yeah.
And obviously players would have played. I wouldn't be surprised if Sheffield United could cause them some problems, but I think maybe they'll just kind of shine through in the end and and grab a 2-1, 1-0.
All right.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Arsenal win. Yeah, Arsenal win or a 1-1. But I don't think Sheffield United will do very much. To be honest, I think their confidence is shot. The new manager or the temporary manager doesn't seem to.
I mean, George, I was completely surprised, completely forgotten about it. I was so surprised to see not Chris Wilder on the bench. I was like, oh, yeah. They got rid of
him. Yeah, I think I'll go 1-1. Yeah, I'll stick with the 1-1.
You think they won't? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Donny van der Beek has played a total of, and it's included international as well, 840 minutes this season in 39 appearances. So that is not great. Oh, total average. Maybe that's 39 minutes an appearance. 4 goals in total, but 2 of those for Netherlands. And a Premier League goal, and 3 of those for Netherlands. Sorry, Nations League, World Cup, and international friendly. 3 goals for Netherlands, 1 goal for United in the Premier League. Do you care to remember who that's against?
No, I don't. Villa.
Crystal Palace.
Oh, there you go. Crystal Palace. Big Ben Benteke.
Big Benteke.
I like Big Ben.
Gets goals. Do you?
Yeah, I've always had a bit of a soft spot for him. Loves an overhead kick, doesn't he? So, scored a majestic overhead kick goal against us for Liverpool.
That was a thronking goal. Yeah.
So, yeah, big soft spot for Big Ben. So, would you like a little comfort break before we start the second half? Are you all right?
Yes, I will do, actually. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back, folks. Cheers. Little break.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Dave, I've got a question for you.
A question? Fire away.
Yeah. What's your favourite type of bread?
What? I don't know. I'm big. I'm a big fan of a really good baguette, but I'm also a big fan of a really soft, like, roll with a bun. Yeah, like with a sausage bap sort of thing.
So, like a sausage. What would you have in your sausage sandwich? Are you having
brown
sausage
sauce?
Bap? Are you
brown sauce?
Brown sauce. Yeah.
Brown sauce all the way.
I'm just a butter man, actually. I'm just in sliced white bread, cheap sausages like Richmond sausages with butter. That is.
Oh, no, it's got a bit of brown sauce in there. Bit of brown sauce, definitely. So, yeah, I'd say always brown sauce, unless it's like chips, and then it's ketchup. Like bacon, brown sauce, beans, brown sauce, eggs, brown sauce. Yeah. Okay. Always. Well, what's your favourite bread?
Yeah, baguette. I'd go for.
Yeah.
Makes it. It's. I don't. This is me harking back to pre-celiac days, but yeah.
Yeah.
Baguette. Lovely salty butter on there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Very good. Very, very, very good.
What's the bread? What's the bread situation like in Singapore? Is it good bread?
No, terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Thought so.
Yeah. Weirdly though, very good in Vietnam. So Vietnam have the Vietnamese French bread because obviously it used to be owned by France, Vietnam, and they've got all the right ovens and stuff to cook really good French bread, and they've tweaked the recipe slightly so that it can withstand the humidity and things. So you get really nice bread in Vietnam. Yeah. Anyway, we're back underway.
We are back underway. Spurs to win the game 2-1.
Is that what you're going for? What bets did you put on in the end then? Let's have a quick recap of the half time.
I just put on Man Utd to win, Bruno Fernandes gets sent off, and Man Utd to be awarded a penalty.
Excellent.
So all those come in. I'm golden. Hopefully none of them come in. I'd take none of them coming in.
No subs at half time by the looks of things, I think.
No subs at half time. I'd like to see Tanguy Ndombele running at McTominay and seeing what.
That has just made me think about a question for you, but I think I know the answer. Which ex-Spurs player do you miss the most? And I'd like him to be planted into this match. Yeah, no, planted into the squad. Yeah, into the squad. Yeah. I mean, surely it's Dembele, isn't it? Musa Dembele.
No. Oh, he wasn't even. I had three here. I had Berbatov, Modric, Ledley King.
Oh, okay.
And Musa wasn't actually on the list, but yeah, that would make it top four.
You love Musa.
I do love Musa. He was just so good. It was unfair how he played football, actually.
So Kyle's also got a bet on red card and needs a United goal. So he's got both teams to score, I think. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Pick one then. Pick one. You got for those four. Who's the one you pick to plunk in this squad, match day squad?
Plunk in this squad, it would be Modric. Would be the bit most in need, I'd say. Modric can just run because we do kind of miss that kind of just ticking over in midfield. We have Ndombele who can be quite incisive.
Wasted opportunity. Just smash it with your left foot, Rashford, you prick.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Or is he going to cut back? Yeah. Oh, cut back twice. Whoa, my good Aurier. He doesn't know what's behind him there, turning in that box. Oh my God. Now where's he going to go? He hasn't got the legs for it. Is he going to get him booked? Hello?
Brilliant.
I do love a chip, but
yeah, that was adventurous from Harry Kane, wasn't it? That chip. Fred's just got yellow carded, so that's both central midfielders now on a yellow card.
Yes, please. How long do we see Matic then?
It won't be long. It won't be long. Unless he changes. Well, he could bring on Greenwood for one of them and put Pogba in central midfield. That's probably what he might do, actually, yeah. Ask Pogba to play a bit deeper.
Quite possibly. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'd be very nervous as a manager.
Oh, what a ball.
Central midfielders.
What a ball that is. Oh, you fucked it. That's why you're not going to the Euros, Luke. Saka would have
I
whipped
mean,
that in.
Saka's a right winger, mate. So
No, he's not.
he's definitely not a left back.
Bukayo Saka, he's a left back, left winger.
No, he's right winger. Converted.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, why can't you cross?
It often makes me chuckle the fact that a lot of footballers are converted, or fullbacks are converted wingers, and they're rarely the best attacking ones.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's very strange. I guess if you're a best attacking winger, then you stay as a winger.
Yeah.
So Kyle is actually on... He's got both teams to score from all 8 teams in today's games. So he's currently on for that. And my 1-1, apart from Man United, and my 1-1 for Arsenal, Sheffield United would win it.
That's a very brave bet when Sheffield United are one of the teams.
But, yeah.
Is he not also an Arsenal fan?
He's an Arsenal fan as well, yeah.
Yeah. He can feel it. He can sense it.
He knows. Who
fouled there? Who was that Pogba fouling?
Yeah.
He's trying to get a yellow as well, just to make sure.
Højbjerg trusting his football ability.
He's a deceptively good footballer.
Oh, who's gone down now? Another Spurs player down in agony, it looks like. That's Højbjerg. Yeah, holding his left knee off the ball. He doesn't look good.
I think he did. Yeah. Did he get a knock on it after Bruno Fernandes ran through and a clash of knees, or was it his poise when he played that ball?
Oh. No, his foot gets caught in the ground. It jars it straight. You'll see it in slow-mo in a minute. Oh yeah, let's have Højbjerg subbed off. That'd be lovely. Never want to see someone get injured, but if it's your only player that's in holding midfield and controlling the game.
That's a funny one.
Nah, he's fine. He's up. Boo.
Yeah, just a little tweak there.
Yeah, he's jogging. He's fine.
He's solid as a rock. He rarely misses games. Even when he's at Spurs. You always feel like... I think...
Bruno did... and Bruno did catch him quite high on the knee.
I thought it was. He knocked him and he played the ball and then... He's having a word with Solskjaer, but what happened? In probably some other language. And he did, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Good interception, that. Oh, we didn't really talk about the ref. Do you think? I think the ref's been a bit mediocre. I think he's given a lot... That first half, there was lots of fouls that he probably could have played advantage and played on.
Yeah, that's what would be my criticism. It's been too disjointed. He's allowed it to be a bit stop-start.
Yeah.
I think.
You've got options there. Far side, right-hand side. Look at Wan-Bissaka. Oh, and then he remembered that he's Wan-Bissaka. Oh! I think that's brilliant defending. I think that's Eric Dyer again. Is that Eric Dyer again?
I'll tell you when I catch up.
Oh, no, it's not. It's Rodon.
That's Rodon.
Oh, he's got to get that touch spot on, and he has. Come on, boys, come on.
Turn him a screw a little bit.
We are.
A bit of attacking play.
That's what Mourinho wants, though, isn't it? Us to open up.
I think.
How do you think teams pick corner takers? Because, I would definitely have Bruno as our corner taker, and I don't know why it's Luke Shaw. Purely for an in-swinger, I imagine, but...
Yeah, there's also the kind of Bruno being edge of the box guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Frederick.
Bloody Fred. What is Kinch? What is Kinch.co.uk? That was your advert around.
Cinch, actually, Dave.
Oh, Cinch.
It's much. Rylan. Is it Rylan Clark? The former Big Brother. Big Brother?
No idea.
He's a related TV star. He advertised it. It's our sleeve sponsor. They're basically a kind of we buy any car type business.
Okay.
Oh, there's again. That was that Bruno a little bit of a trying to attempt to late clatter there. Release him.
Come on, we got to keep the pressure on. Hunt the ball down. Oh, ow. Fred, just keep things simple, mate. This is absolutely horrendous, that passage of play. Nothing good about that from either team.
It's just started, and I know exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
But it's situations like that where, I don't know, oh God, ended really badly, where Fred's just kind of, he goes ping-balling around, and you've got centre midfielders on yellows where it can get a little bit dicey.
Yeah, it can. Now, that's it. Oh, you're just getting touches on everything. It's so irritating. Little touches.
Pogba has dropped deeper, though, I would say. Trying to get on the ball more, try and impact it a bit more.
I'm just going to try and use noises rather than names so that I don't give things away.
Okay.
You're not... if you hold out and get a clean sheet in this game...
No, that's fine. That's fine. I say that's fine. My stream dropped so much that it was just pixels, like someone filmed it on a potato. Me watching that, but it looks fine.
It was a comfortable save. It was a comfortable save from Lloris from McTominay's shot.
McTominay? Oh yeah, he's not set that wide enough.
No.
Oh, something happened there. Cameraman didn't catch up.
Or was that the way Pogba just chases the ball and you don't see what happened?
Yeah.
Come on. That's a much better delivery, that. And it's because Bruno's taking the corner. Now what are you going to do with it? No, why are you crossing from there? That was always going to hit that man.
Yeah, it's not been the greatest start to a second half from Spurs.
Come on. Yeah, I could see you rocking Paul Pogba's hair. You should do it. I think you should be...
I do need to go to Edwards this week.
Yeah, just pop in with a photo of that Paul Pogba dyed dreadlocks and be like, can I have this, please?
Might take a while.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's Fred. I've got to spoil it for you. Fred has scored. Fred has actually scored.
Oh, from there? No. From there? From there? No, not from there. From there? Not from there. Yeah.
That was
nice
some
goal.
good play. That was some good football.
He was involved in it all the time. He did well.
That's some lovely football, that. Cavani's well onside. It's a good save from Lloris. Great one-handed save from Lloris. Fucking Fred.
Right, let's see if there's a foul in the build-up we can latch onto here. No foul there.
You've also...
No foul there. Not offside.
Did you put the bet on for United to score next?
Next goal scorer,
yeah. Oh, come on. Sorry for the spoiler.
Oh, no, I didn't. It was evens, that was, so I put them on to win.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those saves where he claws it back into the middle of the pitch. He gets such a strong hand in it. But I think Fred was going to run in at the back post anyway.
Yeah. I think that's a great save, to be honest, to get his hand down and he can reach it. Not much else he could do. He's just been let down by his defenders not tracking.
Now, will United keep going?
Yes. I think we've started the second half quite strong. Quite a good pace. Good mentality. Lovely that. Fred. Bloody Fred. Come on. You need to get a skybox in your office there, because then you'll get it real time. You wouldn't be behind me. You'd be in front of me.
I'm alright. Yeah. I can pause it then, Dave.
I can't.
I could though, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could. I can't. Right, this is it. Be ruthless now, United. Got to be ruthless. We've got to keep this up. Got to keep this going.
No, I see Spurs. It's happened quite early for Spurs. So I think we'll come back into this. We'll try to. Whether we'll be able to, we might not have the capacity to. If United want to keep kind of dominating the ball and playing good football, don't you just driving through the midfield?
Yeah, you look a little bit lost. Spurs look a little bit lost at the moment. They're not too sure whether they should be recouping and accepting a 1-1 at the moment or going for an immediate response sort of thing.
No, there's still a lot of football to play, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. God, what a challenge from Lindelof. That's the sound of the air coming out of my clenched arsehole.
Oh! We've still got it. Oh no, they've not got it.
Great challenge from Lindelof.
That's what I mean by
save from Henderson.
By Reguilon, he's just a bit too all action. Like I feel like he probably could have taken that ball, but steps on it because he's just so excited. It's like a puppy dog.
I was worried it was going to be a penalty. I thought if Rashford's clipped him from behind, but yeah, he stood on the ball. Bloody hell.
Yeah, decent enough save from the De Gea school of defending of
goalkeeping. So we should be 2-1 up. Who's your number 17? Do you know? Off the top of your head? Because they're coming on.
17.
Oh, it's Musa Sissoko.
Know, oh, Christ, it is.
For Lo Celso.
Lo Celso's still working his way out from injury. I can understand that, but Sissoko has just been a passenger most of the season. He hasn't been tracking back. He's just been looked like his legs have gone, to be honest with you.
Do you want to hear something really weird in the new Football Manager? If you're Tottenham manager and you put Sissoko on the transfer list, Man United will always bid for him. It's really weird in Football Manager. Yeah.
That almost sounds like a cheat. So that's just to give me of however many million you go there. So where's he going to put Sissoko? Is he going to put him right side, shuffling up and down? Is he now going to move? He's probably going to move Ndombele further forward.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Looks that way. Sissoko next to Højbjerg. Dean Henderson was quick off his line there. You must have seen that by now.
No, not yet. Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I think you're even further behind me than you were.
61.25.
Oh no, you're 25 seconds. You're 25 seconds behind me, and I'm miles away from the sky. The sky.
The sky, okay. No, but you're in a flat, aren't you? You're higher up, so you're close to a satellite, Dave. So
that's true. Yeah, that is true.
We'll take that into account. I'm only on the first floor.
Yeah, I'm 32 floors above you. So.
Oh my goodness, Dave, you're almost touching it.
It equates to 25 seconds in satellite time.
Yeah. Basically half a second a floor, really, is how it works. See, a bit more possession from Spurs, but United probably appreciate it. They're still.
God.
I don't know which way you do this, but I think it's going to be United's attack, is how I put it down as.
You must have seen
save.
it.
Yeah, it's not safe.
It's a fucking cracking save. It's an unbelievable save. That's a wonderful save. Oh, fucking hell! It should have been it. It should have been 2-1. Should be 3-1 now.
You got to let it go, Dave.
If it wasn't for Son's eye.
Going in the way of a fist.
Fist, a fingernail.
Should be down to 10 men. Really, if we're going to be brutally honest.
Well, no, because it shouldn't have been a foul. Don't be pulling that on me, Josh. You can't be pulling that on me. Oh, what a save from Lloris. He's a good keeper. He's got to be coming to his end of his time soon.
He's got a year left at the end of this season. Rumour of the return to France. Again, I think it's just lazy journalism. Amount of players get linked with Pochettino at PSG. But yeah, it's one of those things. Do you continue with him? He's been good. Do you cash in on him?
Yeah, but the thing is, isn't it? If you cash in on him, you've got to then bring in another goalkeeper because you're not going to have.
Yeah, you definitely not. You're not up in money.
No,
For sure. You can't. You're not going to be getting anyone in as good as Lloris for less than you sell him for.
Anyone any keeper you'd have your eye on if you're replacing Lloris?
I mean, you're starting keepers today, but it looks like he might be. Well, I don't know how it works. United, you're paying De Gea so much. I don't know how that would work having him as a second choice keeper.
I think De Gea will be leaving in the summer.
I mean, who to?
Madrid, one
PSG?
of the Madrid teams.
What with Oblak and Courtois? He's not going to displace either of those.
It would displace Courtois, I think, in Madrid.
No, I can't see. There's not a big market for a merry-go-round of goalkeepers.
Well, Liverpool, not Liverpool. You might need one. Spurs might need one. Spurs to bring in Courtois.
No, he wouldn't move to us. We wouldn't pay whatever they wanted for him. He's not even in his peak yet as a goalkeeper, is he?
Mate, you are defensively all over the place, and I've said that when I don't even know where this move's going to end.
Yeah, I can't.
We're getting through you now.
We're
getting through you now. We're finding gaps and spaces.
That's because Sissoko's come on. Sissoko's just going to just not do much.
You can't just blame one person. It's a team game.
Oh, yeah, that was nothing. I was just getting down the side and putting a poor ball in. That was nothing to worry
Finding
about.
gaps that weren't there in the first half.
That's because you're being more attacking now, because you can sense something in the game. Not because we're defending any worse.
That's good. Luke Shaw's been taken off corners. That's what we wanted to see.
We just lack a passing rhythm in the whole side, really. It's just a lack of. I mean, it's partly tactical, but we lack that want to actually own the ball. That makes me sad. I liked having possession football under Poch.
That's a yellow card for Luke Shaw. Spoilers.
Well, there's spoilers everywhere now, Dave.
Yeah, I'm struggling to withhold my annoyance at players at the moment. Have you seen the incident in front of your goal line?
I mean, yeah, in front of my goal line.
Why isn't Pogba just volleying it? Why has he gone for a weird back flick? He's had enough time to take a touch and use his right foot to just smash that.
And I wouldn't have liked it as a goal. I don't appreciate those goals.
What, the little flicks?
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Have you seen Benzema's one?
I haven't done yet because I saw it was a back heel. I was like, I don't even care about that.
Lovely goal. Really nice goal. But Pogba had enough time.
Defending, isn't he?
Touch it down with his left foot, and then smash it home.
McTominay is just running near people.
Yeah.
Defending. Bruno, shut up. He's always first there, isn't he? Have a little natter.
Fucking Pogba. You should just lace that. To be fair, it's a great block from Eric Dyer. But Lloris would have saved it anyway. So that's now what? Fred, McTominay, Shaw and Cavani all on yellow cards. Anyone from you?
Yes.
I don't think Spurs have picked one up yet, have they? I don't think Spurs have picked up a yellow.
No, I think you're right.
Come on. That is why Wan-Bissaka is such a good defender. You're going to see that in a minute. Or in about 25 seconds, anyway.
Sliding challenge by any chance?
No.
Not. Yeah, nice.
Stood him up and made Son run the ball out of play. Lovely defending. Harry Maguire worries me. And I still can't get that image of when you text me a while ago, a long, long time ago, saying when Harry Maguire runs, it always looks like he's holding up a towel. Yeah.
Yeah, Towel running. Yeah.
Towel running. Like, yeah, it really worries me when he brings the ball out from the back. And now, oh, Scott, that was lucky. Definitely could have been given as a foul for holding. This has got us. This game has got us dominating this second half, and you nicking a winner written all over it. Harry Kane belting one in from like 40 yards.
You see things I can't see.
Come on, boys, move left.
You feeling confident then? You think there's
Yeah, I'm. Well, with how we're playing at the moment, yes, I'm feeling quite confident. I don't feel like you're threatening us very much at all. You're sitting very low, waiting for the counter. But even like Son is so deep as well that if you do counter, you've literally just got Harry Kane up there, and things like that happen in 25 seconds. You're going to see exactly why Harry Maguire is a terrible defender. Because another yellow card. Harry Maguire's got one as well. That's a fine, I think. Club gets a fine. Was it 6 yellow cards and you get a fine as a club? Something like that. So what I was going to say was that no, don't worry with the counter attack because you just put a long ball forward that Harry Maguire can intercept, and then he trod on the ball and fouled Harry Kane and got a yellow card. So,
rocking a good hair there as well.
Yeah. I just don't know.
I can't. It'd be a real shame if no one gets sent off here after so many yellows.
I'll tell you what, if Man United picked up all these yellow cards and someone from Spurs got a straight red, that would be even better. Right. Son. Oh, you've frozen. You've completely frozen. You've just got to... No, you're back.
I'm back.
You're back, baby. Right. It's tense, Josh. It's tense.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I think I've just accepted our...
Greenwood on for Rashford.
Who hasn't got a yellow, so sticking with it.
Obviously probably a bit knackered. Marcus feeding all those kids.
Make it sound like you've got loads and loads of children.
Greenwood. Oh, I do like Mason Greenwood.
You do. I think you're a bit too much, actually.
No,
I think he'll score. I think he's going to score.
I hope so.
Cutting in off the right, drill it. Lloris will be stood there. It might take a little slight deflection. Wrong foot him. Low
Smash
in
it.
the bottom right corner.
Smash it. Not you, Fred. Anyone but you.
Confidence is up.
No, he shoots even when his confidence is shit. This is it.
Boom.
Dean Henderson really does go to the De Gea school of saving shots with his feet.
Oh, come on. Whoa. Almost knocked him back into a goal. He played it.
He played it cool to go and run to get his water bottle.
He wanted to get his bottle, but he got knocked back into the goal. Did he not fancy the left foot across? I didn't see he was in there.
No, I didn't see what support came out
there. Pretty well
there.
marked, I think. Is it going in?
I mean, Serge Aurier has done one hell of a clearance there.
Oh. Yet to,
I think he was offside, but it's impressive. He goes for an overhead kick and he's offside, but goes for an overhead kick and he's just gone so wide.
High and wide as well. It's not.
Right, well, Kyle's got both teams to score. And this one, Sheffield United and Arsenal teams have just been released. 3 at the back for Sheffield United. Or, well, 5 at the back, probably.
He's going to be let down. You realise he's going to be let down by Arsenal. It's going to be a Sheffield United 1-0 win. He's going to be doubly annoyed that Arsenal have lost and he's missed out on his bet.
Oh, Mason. Mason, what a player. 3 at the back for Arsenal as well. Chambers, Holding and Pablo Mari.
Oh, God. Is that
Lacazette.
Chambers, Holding and Pablo Mari?
Yeah.
That is one of the worst back threes Arsenal's ever read to me.
No Aubameyang in the squad at all. Is he injured?
No, he's got flu, hasn't he?
Martinelli and Lacazette start up top. They've got number 66, Aziz, on the bench.
Aziz Ansari. Who's playing wing? Is it Cedric and... who would it be?
No, it's Saka and... can't remember the other one. I just saw it, but... You can Google it, mate. Google it yourself. Stop being lazy.
Sorry, put it in front of you.
Totally correct, says Kyle. I assume he's talking about your worst back 3 comment rather than the very obvious both teams. Oh, he wouldn't be saying that you're correct in saying that Arsenal will let him down in the goal scoring.
So this has got it. BBC has got it as a back 4 with Saka at left back.
Okay. Well, I thought you said he was a right winger.
Well, it needs must.
Needs must. Back up left back for the Euros, mate. Behind Ben Chilwell.
Because Chambers has played right back the last few games, so it makes sense. Because otherwise you've got Xhaka. Yeah, you've got no one else who can play wing back in that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Arsenal to let him down. Yeah, he was agreeing with you, Josh, when you said both teams to score apart from Arsenal. Only one.
So 15 minutes left, Dave. What's going to happen?
We're going to win. Confidence is flowing. Although we probably have made our only game-changing substitute that we had on the bench. So, in an attacking sense. I still think the red card is going to happen in the last 15.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't see it now. I think it's not got heated enough.
Yeah, I can see something.
We've got the old long-range free kick, have we?
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I was saying, Lloris was doing his wall, and it looked like it was going to be a one-man wall from there, but it cut back, and there was like 3 in there. Bruno Fernandes loves a moan, doesn't he? Loves appealing and moaning for everything. He's the sort of guy, if I was playing foot with him, I'd tell him to shut up and stop being a prick, even if he was on my team.
Slightly detestable character, I'd say.
Yeah. I was chatting to someone, and they said it definitely his ancestors were pirates, like full-on pirates. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, you can see it when you look at him. He's got pirate heritage.
It's not one of those things you get on when you do your kind of your ancestry, pirates. Is that one of the options?
Oh, he's going to have a moan now because he's on the floor as well.
Sissoko's actually done okay a couple of times. But it scared me. Then I had my flash score pop up and it was just lineups available.
You're right. I'll make some sort of noise when there's a goal. I'll just try not to give it away in which direction or who.
I feel like you've lost all your spoiler filters gone completely out the window, Dave.
Yeah. Oh my God! I didn't think that would be a sub Spurs are making.
Dele Alli?
No. Hey, we've got more people in the chat. Hey, Dat Boy Best, how you doing? Yeah, Kyle says it'll be a back 4, won't be a back 5. So.
Eric Lamela.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do stuff. He can
Friend
do bits.
and Belly.
Yeah. So could be playing behind him. Yeah, Eric Lamela has actually done pretty well coming in and trying to. He's got such a lovely poise on the ball. The roll. There's not a better player. The rolling the foot over the top of the ball in high speed dribble. I mean, that's a very niche skill to have.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think there's a better player that can do a Rabona.
He is good at his Rabonas.
So anti right foot.
Yes. Let's see if he completes a pass with his right foot. He's yet to this season. I'm under impression.
That is ridiculous. As a professional footballer, You should be able to use both feet to pass 5 yards.
Oh, I'm sure he can use it. Just has no want. That's actually
Oh
quite a
my
good
God,
subject.
what a goal.
That was a Man Utd goal as well, isn't it?
What a goal. The build-up, the cross, the header. That is fantastic.
What's the goal with a header? Come on, let's have a look.
Sorry for the sport. Yeah, my spoiler filter's gone.
It's gone, Dave.
This was well off. I told you I was confident. I told you I was confident with the second half.
Well, let's get this cashed out when Spurs come back into it. When Man United get their red card, overzealous celebrate, whipping someone with his shirt off.
Oh my word. Bruno, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Bruno's nutmeg on Regulon. Greenwood first time cross and a Cavani diving header. What's not to love? Oh, it's superb. What a goal. What a goal. Yes.
Yeah.
And Ole loves it. Come on.
Yes, let's cash out on that.
You're not letting it ride?
No, because I'm hoping that Spurs get back into it. So this is the...
No chance. Stats. I love that goal. I really enjoy goals like that. Nice bit of intricate passing, lovely diving header. Not enough diving headers in football these days.
That's on the lower end of diving headers, though.
Yeah, but it was still a diving header.
Yeah, it's still a diving header, but it's not. It's no Van Persie against Spain.
Right, no. I've never seen another diving header like that.
That was a beautiful diving header.
The Swan.
Yeah, full flight.
It was absolutely wonderful. I swear it's just masses of Spurs fans are the people I know. Everyone's a Spurs fan.
Well, in a situation like this, that's not bad for you, though, Dave.
Well, true. Very true. But yes, 2-1. 10 minutes to go, Josh. How are you feeling right now? Sum it up for me. How are you feeling?
That's like Thanos. It is inevitable.
Okay. Run of the mill. What you were expecting.
Yeah.
No.
Not surprising at all. Take the lead, then do nothing.
I mean, you called that to a T. You put your fun coupons on well there.
Yeah, it's just disappointing to see. There's just such a lack of confidence or self-belief. Like, there's confidence in certain situations, but there's such a lack of self-belief on the side that they can do anything.
Isn't that why you brought Mourinho in, though, for that mentality?
Yeah. Well, it's clearly not worked, Dave.
Well, clearly. Yeah, clearly not. This puts it, if it stays like this, we're 11 points off City. Still doable, mathematically.
Yes, it would be a hell of a ride if that happened. Oh, Gareth Bale's to come on.
Yeah. Mourinho's last
He's done
throw.
all right the last few home games, actually.
Who came off? I didn't see who came off.
Lucas Moura.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All he's got in his mind is the Masters. It's like, come on. Come on, Justin Rose.
The guy I said I think might win it is leading Matsuyama going into the final day.
Yeah.
So do it for Asia. Big fan of Asia now that I live here.
Dave absolutely hated it beforehand. He was, I don't want to repeat the stuff he said, but now he's.
No, it was more like my feelings that I had with Watford as well. I was a bit oblivion. It didn't matter. But now I'm here. I'm backing them in all sorts of sporting events. So yeah.
You looking forward to the Olympics in the summer? Who are you going to be back in?
GB.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be weird. There's not going to be any fans there, so it's going to be a weird event. It's going to be a bit of a strange scenario. And will I be fussed about it? Probably not, because the Euros is on. So I'll be fussed.
They don't normally overlap though. It's normally just straight after, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's normally June, July is normally Euros, and July, August is normally Olympics. Month of Olympics. No, 2 is it? It's like 2 weeks of Olympics, isn't it? Month of football.
Ooh, that was risky. Hendo needs to give him a bigger shout, mate. He needs to know who Hendo is.
Yeah, I think he was offside anyway. The Aurier playing the pass.
Fuck me.
Now, deducing Dave's body language in words, I think that was a close chance, but not actually a goal.
I'm waiting for your reaction.
Yes, I am quite right.
I'm not too sure who hit the bar or the post, or whether it was an OG attempt or it was actually a Spurs player. Bloody hell. This is... Yeah, now we've gone 2-1 up, my confidence has sunk.
It will do, won't it? Because you're not going to push for a third.
No, we should do that when we play our best football. Actually,
Yeah,
Cavani's got a bit of a pirate look about him as well.
Oh, I mean, he's the most pirate. He's Jack Sparrowing his way through his match.
Oh my god, it was Pogba who flicked it on for Cavani to hit the bar. But
if you're catching it now, that was actually Spurs' attack, so well done.
Yeah, but Cavani heading it against his own post stopped Sissoko putting it in.
I mean, that is a big step. I think Sissoko will be able to put it in.
Oh my god. That is like heart in mouth moment.
Here we go again.
To go. Come on. This will drop you onto 49 points.
I mean, it wouldn't drop us onto 49.
No.
We don't lose points for yeah.
That's true. It would keep you on 49 points. But Everton have 2 games in hand on you?
Points on the board rather than games in hand. We'll play them next, actually.
Very true.
Oh, it's just football, isn't it?
It's just football.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
I felt like I owed you a watch along after the 6-1 win. There was very little part of me thought it would end well for me. Oh God!
I gave you the option. I said, "Do you want to do a normal pod or a watch along?"
But I just felt like I had to do the right thing. You sat to stomach a 6-1 win, which is much less painful.
It was a 6-1 win at 3 o'clock in the morning. 6-1 loss at 3 o'clock in the morning as well last time. I'm gutted that we haven't got our United Spurs League Cup final. That would have been...
Oh, don't make me think about that now. We're in a losing position against the shitter United, the shitter Manchester side.
Hey, we beat them. So,
Yes,
ergo,
we beat you.
we're better than Man City and you're better than us.
Yeah,
But then we're
season.
beating you. So it's just a vicious cycle, isn't it?
Mm.
McTominay, that is... Whoa. That could have been a second yellow as well.
That should be a second yellow.
I think it should be.
That would have been a yellow if he wasn't already on one.
Yeah.
He's just wrestling him to the floor.
Of stopping a counter attack.
He's not turned around and run. He's just stood up and pushed him. That is, especially on a counter attack, that's the yellow all day long.
Yeah, I think so.
He's going to make naffle difference at this point. You just hunker down and probably defend better. But yeah. Someone's feeling like he's already hard done by Scott McTominay for disallowing the goal.
Yeah. I think, have you changed to a 3 at the back? I think you have.
I think Højbjerg will just drop in and fullbacks will push on more.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yes, Aaron.
That's where you want him. Kane at left back.
Who? Kane?
Yeah, just picking the ball up at left back.
Oh. Gareth Bale likes to leave a cheeky little elbow in, doesn't he?
Oh, it's nothing.
Was it you that posted the elbow and racism out of football thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see he does leave a little...
On the ribs.
on him.
Leaves a little one on the ribs.
Yeah.
Nice. Good communication. Right, 2 minutes to go. Or you could pull off a De Gea, definitely. A De Gea haircut. You're going to get close.
What you meant as a replacement goalkeeper.
Yeah.
We cannot afford his wages. I'm going to take it a haircut. Yeah.
Nice little big Buffon at the front.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Has to come complete with beard though as well. Matic is coming on, 31. You can see him at the bottom of the screen. Oh boy,
we're not getting back into this. This is done and dusted, Dave. Don't you worry. There's no chance we're getting back into this.
We're showing at the moment. We're playing perfect keep ball football to knock the clock down.
Yeah. There's no. I mean, we don't have that. We don't have it in us.
Ah, this is lovely. This is lovely. Yeah, keep. Oh, I shouldn't have said nothing. Should not have said anything. Right, Matic, get McTominay off. That's what I don't know. It's Bruno. Bloody hell, we're going 3 holding midfielders just to really cement it in. Fucking hell. I wouldn't have done that. It's giving the wrong impression out. I would have done McTominay off for Matic. I think. With Fred and McTominay on yellow cards, I definitely would have taken one of them off.
Yeah, but there's no chance of. I don't think a red card can, unless you're getting sent off and giving away a penalty. I don't think it can harm you. David, you might as well relax now. Unclench that butt. You're fine.
No, not until the final whistle's gone. Oh. 6 minutes of added time. It's a lot of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Aye.
6 minutes. I don't know where they pulled 6 minutes from. The Højbjerg injury. Couple of goals.
It's a subs, isn't it? I think, to be honest, for the match it's been, that's generous. I'm not sure anybody wants it to carry on that long. You agree with the man of the match?
I don't get man of the match on my stream, on my thing. Who are they giving it to?
Well, who would you give it to?
Oh, who would I give it to?
I know who it is, but I'll see if you concur.
Probably Edison Cavani.
He is the man of the match.
Yeah. They're involved in both goals. Good hold-up play. Good running of the channels. Yeah. I can agree with that. Edison Cavani. No one's really had a standout game, have they?
No.
Hey, Tottenham have got a yellow card.
Yeah, as frustrations build.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it Oreo, was it?
Hey?
Let's see. Who was it?
Sissoko.
Sissoko, yeah.
Musa. 40 million did he cost you from Newcastle?
30.
Probably could have spent that a little bit more wisely.
Yeah.
He'd had a good season though, hadn't he? He'd had a good couple of seasons at Newcastle.
He had a good season. He had a good season for us at a point as well, but it's by no means my favourite £30 million spent.
Mourinho looks worried. He looks like he knows he's getting fired if he loses this game or something.
He won't be sacked before the League Cup final.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. He won't. Does that save his job if you win it?
No. If he wins that and finishes outside, it's happening Europa Conference as well this next year, isn't there? I don't even know. Can you even avoid European football next year? Feels like it's harder to avoid it.
Every team in the Premier League playing some sort of European football.
Yeah.
Right, come on. Just 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to hold on.
There's no worries, Dave. We've barely been in your half for about 5 minutes.
No, that's true. Pogba's been very good at the old hold-up play. Slowing
he's good at that. He's got that physique, isn't he? He can hold the ball off and play disguise passes.
That's a handball. Oh, play on. I'm just worried there's going to be some sort of thronker from Kane or Bale or Son.
Whoa. I mean, we have to get somewhat near your goal to achieve that.
And boom it away. There we go. Lovely. Yes, lovely. That's what we love. I've said the word love and lovely a lot there. So who going back to managers then? Mourinho goes at the end of the season. Who's a realistic? You wanted Nagelsmann.
I'd say Nagelsmann's realistic. He's realistic. He's definitely realistic.
Do you think he's? I think he's being lined up for Bayern. I can't see you getting him.
He might be, but you never know. That job, there would always be a Bayern. He's so young.
True.
It's not like Bayern job is the only chance he's got of a Bayern job.
True.
He seems like that seems like the end point. That seems like, where do you go from there? Really. I think he seems like someone who wants to test himself in different situations. He's young, and I think this would be a great test for him. So I think that's entirely. There's very few managers I think Spurs couldn't get, really.
I guess it's a step up from where he is at the moment.
It's a step up and said there's more money to spend. It's out of your company. It's the Premier League is a bigger league compared with, it's watched by more. It's wholly more competitive. Yeah, I think it's definitely feasible to get him.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not.
Pogba's enjoying life at the moment.
I'm not against keeping Mourinho. But just the players need some form of shake-up. There needs to be something big added. Something.
Who's really good at predictions, Josh? He's got 2 thumbs. This guy.
Mason Greenwood, sorry.
Yeah, 3-1. Bang. That's what I said.
Not quite a goal I said, but it's still Hugo's near post.
Yeah. Pogba was loving life in that move. Lovely double touch. Oh, right foot, left foot. He just hits it so hard, Mason Greenwood. 3-1, bang. Thank you very much.
I just feel like he lacks something to play on the wing. It's not the best position for him playing on the wing. He lacks the overall play to play on the wing.
Lloris should save that. He gets a big hand to it, but yes.
Well, I don't know. He's hit that very fast, very hard.
Yeah, he is. I think he should be a striker. He should be an out-and-out striker, Greenwood, which is what he might do a bit more next year.
And that is the end of that.
So done. There we go. There we go. Come on, yes, yes.
You're very happy, but to what end? As in, you're not going to get first, and you've pretty much got top 4 sewn up. What's the?
Well, I like my team winning football matches.
Joy of the win.
Yeah, joy of the win.
But do you think there's going to be? For me, I don't see you getting out of where you're getting in terms of the league position.
No, I think we'll finish second. I think that's a good thing to do. I think we, close points to Man City. That's all we can do now. We just close the gap. Yeah. Try and close the gap, and it's not. I think it was something like 63 points at this venture, this point juncture of the season, wouldn't put you in second place in most seasons, but we're closer to the top than we were last year. We're playing better football.
Oh, you'd be lower with this point tally.
Yeah. So, but no, I think it's good. It's good to see the win. We were losing, so it's good to have that show of character. You played a low block, and we got.
That is just literally playing into the stats, though, isn't it? That is.
Well, yeah.
You have come from point behind to win more points than the other side, and we've probably lost points from being ahead. It's
yeah.
I'm not quite sure how I got 5-1 on the odds, to be honest with you, to get that.
Should have let it ride as well. So.
It was only for a few pounds. It was £15 out of 19 I got.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, give us a summary, Josh. Spurs fan. Same old. Yeah,
no, it's a result I'd expected, to be honest with you. This season, we nick a counter-attacking goal by nice play. We never have enough faith in our overall. Mourinho just doesn't trust the defence, so we then hunker down and try and defend. But we have not got the central defence or the confidence to hold a lead. And sides know that, and it just it's the tale all the time this season that we somehow take a lead and then we lose the lead by playing pretty pathetic football overall.
Where do you place the blame? Mourinho?
For this match in particular as a standalone, or for the whole season?
Both. This match first. Where do you place the blame?
Match first. I'm not sure what else we could have done. It would have taken a gargantuan effort to change the mentality of the players for a specific game. This is a product of the season as a whole. We have played that this way. It takes a lot to get out of that funk.
Yeah.
And we weren't going to do it. And I mean, the goals they were good goals that you scored. They were for once wasn't defensive errors. If I'm mistaken. There's no defensive errors, are there?
No,
there's a good Fred goal. There's a good Cavani goal, and it was a pretty good Greenwood goal. It's a nice change, not making a defensive error. But overall, I think the defensive negative mindset just breeds negativity into the squad. I think the players have been used to having such a positive frame of mind manager and an attacking philosophy, but they don't sit well with this negativity. And it worked for a phase just before Christmas where we were top of the league. Worked for a little bit, but it's about we were overperforming defensively and attacking wise. So
is it the sort of the fruition of what everyone was saying when Mourinho got appointed, and everyone was like, "That's just not a fit." Like Mourinho with Levy, Mourinho with Spurs after Pochettino.
Yeah, well, it would be. If we don't have a personnel. Like, I honestly don't think that there's some to blame in terms of the people we've got. The central defence isn't good enough, and I'm not sure anyone would find it good enough. But you might have different results if you played gung-ho football, blue sides away, and then you conceded 1 goal, but you've scored 3.
Yeah,
we don't set ourselves up to be in a position to score that many goals. So there's definitely a personnel issue. He doesn't have a solid centre back. Like you look at our 4 centre backs, I'm not sure any other top 4 side would take any of them.
No,
really,
probably not.
So is that do you protect the defence knowing it's weak, or do you go gung-ho attack and ignore the defence? And it would do what it's do. But hey,
yeah,
have a season draws to an end where I'd be amazed if we got Champions League football. We're probably going to have Europa Conference football, whether that entails, and we'll see in 2 weeks' time if there's going to be a trophy.
Yeah,
which is a possibility, definitely.
Yeah.
Because we're one of 2 people who can win it.
Yeah.
So you hope it's a possibility.
Yeah. Ross says taking off the 2 creative players in Ndombele and Lo Celso didn't help. Got to keep one of them on for the whole game. I think. Yeah,
there is definitely a correlation between those players getting taken off and our performances starting to wane. I mean, I never liked Sissoko coming on the pitch.
Yeah.
Lamela offers something, but it's second rate. So I agree, but. We have that manager. That's what he does.
Yeah, very true. And this is why I told you it's not going to be. It's going to be horrendous when he got appointed.
Yeah, and it's now does Levy, does the club back him and go, you know what, with the right players he could do something, or do they go, you know what, it'll be. I don't know if these players would be liked by a subsequent manager, and therefore, do I want to back him? You've got to have utmost faith in a manager to buy his players.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm very happy. Delighted with that. I thought it was going to be bad when you took the lead. I didn't think we'd actually be able to break you down and stuff. But, yeah, it's weird because you're right. There was no real defensive errors, like you said, for the goals. It was just more an all-round...
Which has really been a product of our play. Defensive errors galore.
Yeah.
Or absolute worldy goals. They're just good goals. Just well-worked goals.
We passed the ball well. We moved the ball well, good shooting, good finishing. I still think we look different. When Cavani plays up front, we look so much better. Like, his movement is really good. His hold-up play of bringing other people in is good. So, yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy with that. Good result.
Well done.
Yeah, excellent. Right. Well, we'll leave it there. So thank you all for watching along with us on YouTube. Very good. Thank you for your comments and your questions and stuff like that. We've had a bit of a random chat about a few things as well along the way. A lot around Josh's hair. And what haircut he could get from a Premier League footballer. And
also bread.
Bread for a bit. Yeah, we discuss bread. We cover all things on this podcast.
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy what's left of the weekend, and we'll see you next week at 10 o'clock UK time, or 11 o'clock, is it, UK time?
In the AM.
In the AM. We'll see you in the AM next Sunday. So, cheers for watching. We're out. Bye.